Yeah? Alright. I had to move my, I had to adjust my mic a little bit. Hi, Shag! I know, I'm super pumped. You guys can hear me okay? Cool. Hi, Moops! This we finished Kirby last night. Yeah, you can totally watch it afterwards. I'm just gonna adjust this a little bit without yanking out any cords. Yeah, I uploaded the VOD last night, so you're more than welcome to. I'm gonna try kind of a new thing that I haven't tried before, but, someone asked me recently, they came in, they followed, and then they asked me if I had my VODs archived on YouTube because they wanted to go back and they wanted to watch some of the older Ocarina of Time VODs that had aged out before they found me. Unfortunately, I had to say no, I'm sorry I don't have those because I wasn't archiving them at the time because I was such a new streamer. I was just trying to figure out, like, the bare bone basics. So I was not sufficiently advanced enough to do that back in the day, and I'm still not, but I'm working on it. So this game, I'm going to take as like a test run and start trying to archive these on YouTube, and once I actually like figure out what I'm doing, I'll link it on my channel and all that good stuff. And if people want to, you know, if people come in after VODs have aged out, then they can find them on YouTube if they want to. If they want to catch up or they want to watch their favorite games or they want to revisit something, then they can. Is it my first time playing Banjo? So, no, it's not. I did play this when I was younger, but very, very little of it. Like, I would say, if I had to hazard a guess, I'd say maybe I got through 10-15% of it. Like, I really didn't get very far. Yeah, no, I didn't get very far. So it's my first full playthrough for sure. So we're gonna take this for a spin. Sound is good. Let's see. Somewhere around there. Let me know if I'm not loud enough or if the game is too loud. I can make adjustments. Possibly. I'm still figuring all of this out. But yeah, it's a little like the Ocarina of Time situation. How do you mean? Oh, yeah. As far as how much I played, absolutely. I had played, well, and I had actually gotten further in Ocarina of Time than this game, for sure. In Ocarina of Time, I'd say I made it maybe through maybe a quarter of it, maybe a third, but that feels like a stretch. The game's a little loud. Okay, thank you. Thank you, guys. I'm still trying to figure out how to balance things there. Maybe that will help. Yeah, I had gotten through more of Ocarina of Time because that was a personal favorite of mine growing up. This one, I liked it, I enjoyed it. Oh, I'm definitely gonna do a lot of that. Falling into the abyss. But, I didn't get nearly as far, so we're gonna do this. Yeah, Shag, I remember this was a game that you played through. You played through this one and you played through Tui, and I think I missed you playing through the first, but I got to watch a little bit of Tui. Okay. I gotta say, I'm a little nervous for this one. Because I know it's got a lot of puzzles in it. Love the humor in this game. I do remember Bottles. I remember Bottles. And of course I remembered Grunty, but I don't really remember what the storyline is. Ding pot by the bench. Who's the nicest looking wench? Oh, this is off for a strong start. Why, it's Grunty any day. She really takes my breath away. Cough. Yes, you're right. I'm rather proud. My looks stand me out from the crowd. It's true. But there is this girl. What do you mean this cannot be? There's no one prettier than me. Bitch. Why, it's Tootie, young and small. She's the prettiest girl of all. Yeah, but her name's Tootie. Like, who chose this? You must be mad. Nice of you that can't be had. Unfortunately, I think you'll find it's Tootie. She's cute and kind. The dialogue is already gold, yes. See about that. Oh, the broomstick has eyes. The broomstick has a face. She is cute. Tootie is cute. The name sucks though. Like, Tootie? What is this? Hey! Hi, Shag! Thank you. This is... Bottles! I remember Bottles. I remember the tragedy of Bottles in Tooie as well. Like, that's all I got through even less of Tooie than this one. When my big lazy brother wakes up, we're going on an adventure. Thank you for the sub, Shag. Wake up, I want to go on an adventure too. Can you imagine having a loud-ass bird in your backpack all day yelling at you to get out of bed? Tootie thinks she's fairer than me, I'll steal her looks. And ugly she'll be. Tootie doesn't think she's fair, your pot does. Is that your brother? Where, Mr. Mole? I can't see him. Oh, up there in the sky. I will say I have to... I don't think so. Who is that? There's a giant ass, like, building with her head on it. I've seen the ugly, what a pity. Oh. Don't scratch and bite, my little bear. You'll soon need bigger underwear. Oh no, she's got her. Somebody help! Banjo! He's sleeping through everything. Banjo sleeps like I do. I can sleep through everything. What do you want, Kazooie? Let's get outside, there's trouble. Ah! Oh, the only problem I'm having so far is the dialogue reads on its own, like there's no... Oh, am I drifting already? I haven't touched it yet. There's, the only problem that I'm having so far is the dialogue reads really quickly, so I have to read really quickly, so I can't, like, check my chat while it's going. Can't stop smiling when I play this game. Oh, guys, this is off to such a great start. Okay. Ooh, trash cans. That reminds me, I have to remember to put the trash out later. Now, let's see. Jump. Does this do anything? No. Does this do anything? Oh wow, I really can't do anything right now. Okay. Aw. Listen up. I'm Bottles, the short-sighted mole. I identify with the mole. I'm Banjo. This here's my buddy Kazooie. Sure is a strange-looking buddy, Banjo. Can it talk? Better than you can, Goggle Boy. What was all that noise about? Where's my sister, Tootie? The ugly witch Gruntilda, that's her name, swooped down out of the sky and grabbed her. Calm down, Geeky. We'll get her back. Where did she go? I love this so much. She flew up to her mountain lair. There's a giant-ass mountain lair. You guys never noticed that? It's really dangerous, so you'll probably need some training before you go up there. Press A if you want me to teach you some basic moves. Or press B if you think you're already good enough. Yeah, I hate tutorials, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it because it's been several years. Explore this area and look out for my molehills. Stand next to them and press B to call me. See you soon. That's it? I said yes, teach me things, and you're like, go find me somewhere else and then ask me again? Bottles. Come on, man. And there's one literally right there. You said come see me later so I can walk 10 feet. Hello again. Let's start with the camera. Oh, camera controls. They're on the yellow C buttons. Jeez, that's nothing special. Try this then, Beaky. Tap R to move the camera behind Banjo. I can do that. That all warm breath? Hold R to keep the camera behind your feathery butt. Try it out. I'll see you at the next molehill. Whoa. What? What? What is going on? What is it doing? Interesting. I see. Okay. I feel like I need to... Can I do this? No. Okay. Man, I have nothing. I can't do a whole heck of a lot right now. Even the basics I remember I can't do. It's time for you to learn the claw swipe attack. What is it? I must know. Simply press B when standing still or moving slowly. Sounds good. What can I try it out on? How about bird brain? Just try it, bottle boy. Only kidding. Let me find something with a challenge. Oh, it's Carrot. Ah, there's Topper. Whack him, Banjo. Oh, okay. No, come back this way. No. Wait, what the hell? There we go. Wow, nice one. Try another. Okay, I want some moves. Ah! There we go. Now try my fearsome forward roll. I want to learn to fly now. Roll by running and pressing B. I'll see if I can find ball for you to practice on. Huh. Bullseye. One more. Stop rolling, I feel sick. Aw. Poor Kazooie. Ah! Come back. Oh, this is gonna... I feel like it's gonna take a while to get through all these. It better be a good one, Squinty. Try out the rat-a-tat-rap by jumping and pressing B in the air. Now where's Collywobble? Collywobble is a cauliflower! Okay, come on. Wait! What are you doing? You know what? Give me just a second, guys. I'm actually gonna disconnect and reconnect this controller because it's acting really funky. I'm gonna see if like I've got an attachment and I'm wondering if it needs to be reconnected. Sometimes my dogs pull out the cables. Give me just a sec. Okay, let's see if that helped. One of them was a little bit loose, so I'm wondering if maybe that was the problem. What is going on? Maybe I need to swap a controller. These are really old. He does not want to turn the right way. I might need to swap out a controller. To be fair, I did just play like how many hours on this controller? Yeah, there's an awful lot of drift going on here. Okay. Hang tight, guys. I can't do 5 hours of this. I'm gonna swap out a controller, so it's gonna be a couple minutes. Sorry, guys. Okay, sorry guys. We're gonna try this again. I swapped yellow for blue. I have some like old school Nintendo controllers. Let's try this one. Oh my god, that's so much better. Okay, we're good. We're good to go. That is so much better. Give me another Bog Eyes. Where'd you go? Collie Wobble. Ah! So much better. I can work with this. I do feel a little bad for my poor controller, because now that I think about it, like, they haven't been used in a very long time. Reliably, like regularly, they haven't been used in a really long time. And the yellow controller that I've been using, it's probably in the last couple months, it's probably done 50 hours of playtime, like consecutively, and that's a lot for a controller that hasn't been touched for a very long time. Yeah, and Banjo's not walking off on his own. This is much better. Okay, let's see. This is so much better. Now we're talking. Oh, hello. Now, at what point can these guys hurt me? Because in the training grounds they couldn't. I'm a sticky, tasty honeycomb. Aw. My beak barge attack needs the help of old chicken legs. At least I've got some legs, short stuff. I forgot how snotty Kazooie is. Hold Z, then press B. Okay. Hold Z, press B. Oh. Hold Z, press B. Banjo, she is useful for something. I'm trying this move out on you next, Jam Jars. Like that. Okay. Why do these rocks have eyes? Everything is anthropomorphized in this game. Absolutely everything. I love it. Okay, now these are honeycomb rings that I need to collect. I'm an extra honeycomb piece. Collect 6 of us to increase your energy bar. Okay, yeah, that I need. I love that anything can be a character in this game. Everything has eyes and talks. Yes, I love it. I love it. Absolutely everything is humanized in a way. Okay. Can I climb trees? Or is that a skill I have to learn? Apparently I can right now. Is that what this is for? I remember basics that I can't do right now. Hope you're not afraid. Oh, okay. Hope you're not afraid of heights. I'm not. Tell me about flying, Root Muncher. Not yet. Banjo, jump onto a tree. Then use the control stick to climb up or down. Okay, sweet. We can do this. Wait, Collie Wobble. Okay. Wait, tree. Okay. They'll find plenty of other things to climb. Okay. And I can't use Kazooie at all at the moment. Okay. Hi, Astral! Look at them sexy graphics! Hot diggity damn! Ooh, it sounds difficult. Wait, come on, Banjo. I want to swim. Spill the beans, Specky. Use the control stick to swim on the surface. Swim underwater. Press B to dive. And give it a try. Okay. Right? And everything is anthropomorphized. We've got, like, absolutely everything is a character in this game. I keep trying to use Kazooie, and I can't. Under here. While underwater, Banjo can press A to kick his legs. Oh, shiny thing! And the winged wonder can press B to use her wings. Wait! Come back! I want the shiny thing. Story of my life. Okay. Here we go. Ooh, shiny! Yeah, like anything shiny, I'm like, ooh, gimme! Reminds me of Ape Escape 1. What the hell is Ape Escape? I feel like my childhood and your childhood were very different as far as video games go, because mine was almost entirely Nintendo. I know this doesn't shock you. Oh, I guess you ended your stream, huh? If you're here. Unless you're just really, really good at multitasking. Alright, let's see what we can find over here. Adjusting the view is gonna take some getting used to. Much more to... Mine was... Oh yeah, Sega, PS1 and 2, yeah. That makes sense. Ooh. Hey, where are you guys going? We're off to whack the witch and rescue Tootie. You haven't learned all the basics yet. She'll kick your butt. She can try, the old hag. The bridge is broken, and I'm not fixing it until you learn all the moves. Wow, bottles a little biatch. Come on, Kazooie, let's go and find the ones we missed. Okay, fine. We'll do it. We don't have to like it. Hi, Pumpkin! It feels too weird calling you Bubbles. I still want, my brain still wants to call you, is this gonna hurt me? Yes, it is. Okay. I'm gonna have to keep calling you Pumpkin. I'm just conditioned to call you that now. I accidentally unplugged my PC with my foot. So, at work, we have, you know, have a bunch of computers on the floor for patrons to use. And for a while, they gave us these really dreadful, like, what you call them? Like, power strips, that's the word. That's the word I'm blanking out on. They gave us power strips for underneath the computers to plug everything in. But the power strips that they got, the brand had like it had a on-off button that wasn't like the normal switch, it was a kick button. So people would like routinely stretch or kick their legs and turn off the entire row of computers. And the library computers are programmed to not hold on to any personal information. So like as soon as someone's computer got turned off, they lost all their work. Like it just gets purged for privacy reasons. So the poor person who, whoa, I can't do that, can I? I can't, can I double? No, I can't. Kazooie can't do shit right now. It was really difficult. The person who did it was always like publicly shamed because they'd piss off like 6 people all at the same time. It was a terrible design, and we had them for years. It was ridiculous. No, call me Pumpkin. I can do that. I can do that. That's really the only option now. Oh no! Oh no! Oh man. Gotta learn a whole new game. I'm equal parts excited to learn the game, and like, oh, it's a new game with new controls. Oh, wait. Your jump could use some work. What did moles know about jumping? The only issue I have with this game so far is that you can't slow down the dialogue. It just rolls on, whether you read it or not. I use a lid from bottles to cover the on-off switch because my kid. Yeah, it's shiny. It's a button. It's the equivalent of a big red button for kids. You always want to push it. I would always accidentally turn it off right before you leave. I mean, if someone did it repeatedly enough times, we'd probably start catching on, but yeah, it was really obnoxious. This game does look very refreshing compared to Kirby. Nothing against Kirby, but definitely something, yeah, it's definitely something different. And I don't know, what's that A word you use to call everything? Oh, anthropomorphize? Wait, what's happening? Come on, Feathers, you can give him a hand. Wait. Why? Oh, look silly, I know it. Jump, then press. Oh, okay. Jump, then press A again in the air for a double jump. Good, she's doing something for me for once. That's it, we're ready to move on. Not until you learn this one. First you must stand like this. What, wearing ridiculous glasses and a silly grin? I'm not listening. Hold Z, then press A for the mighty flap flip jump. Z, A. Nice, that's what I needed. Anthropomorphize. Yeah, it's a good word. Meet me at the top of the spot. Oh, okay, that's it. I'll tell you what to do next. Okay. There's a game called Bug Snacks, and it's like Bug Snacks. I have no idea what that is. None whatsoever. Is there anything over here? What are all these for? Ooh, shiny. Okay. Oh wait, do I just need to flip onto this one? Like that. Yeah! Wait, I didn't get all my honeycombs in here. I want them all. Where are my honeycombs? I'm not leaving yet. I'm doing alright. It's, I'm almost to my vacation time, which I'm really excited about. Hi, Igor! Welcome in! I'm almost to my vacation time. I'm not going anywhere. It's a staycation. But, I'm really looking forward to just having some time off. It's gonna be like more like a long weekend. But, I'm looking forward to Thursday. I'll get to hang out with people and celebrate with you. And, where are my little honeycombs at? I want it. Where'd it go? It's probably over at the waterfalls. I'm okay. I'm a little nervous because next week I have to do my first story time at my new job. Like, they literally had me shadow it once, and now they're just gonna throw me in the deep end, which I don't mind, but I am a little stressed about it. It's not until Wednesday, but I'm already stressing. A little bit. Just a tiny bit. Every time I meet a new group of families, it stresses me out because, you know, they have to adjust to me and I have to adjust to them. There it is. And I'm probably gonna make some changes and I don't know if they're gonna like the changes or not. Ooh, there's something shiny in there. What's that? What's that? Can I get in there? Aha! Look out for me. I'm an extra life. Ah. Wait. Back it up. Get all the honeycombs before you go. Yeah, I'm gonna try and grab everything while I'm here. It's a cute game, but I hate it because there's like super cute strawberries that are living and you eat them and grow physical attributes in one weight. That sounds magical. That sounds like the kind of game I would absolutely play. Staycations are nice. I am excited for it, but in order to get to my staycation, I have to do my story time first, and that's what's got me a little nervous. Going to go do my errands before I get lazy. Keep tab. Yep, totally fine, Astral. Have fun. Pumpkin, what do you want me to tell you about? Like, story time or a new job or what? Because I'm happy to talk about all of it. I have already told a few coworkers that they can't know what my Twitch handle is because then I can't talk about them behind their backs. I mean, I can, but then it won't really be behind their backs, will it? Is there one more? Doesn't this show me? Will this show me what I have? Yeah. Okay. One more honeycomb. Oh, story time. Story time is a great part of my job. It's one of my favorite parts. So I work with the kiddos, and story time is for children, like birth through age 6, right in that like early learning age range, because it's the most formative time of a child's life. So story time is an event that we put on, and a bunch of different people are trained in how to do it, and I'm one of those people. And it's we usually do half an hour of songs and rhymes, and I read books, and we play with different props. So sometimes I'll bring scarves, or sometimes I'll bring shaker eggs, or sometimes I'll bring a parachute, anything that kind of gets the kiddos' brains moving. So I do a lot of jumping and singing and screaming, and it's a lot of fun, but it's like physically exhausting when you're done with it, because it's really hard to entertain a room full of like 30 preschoolers. But it's also a time when we teach the grown-ups. I'm not seeing this other honeycomb. This place isn't that big. It's also a time when we teach the grown-ups how to interact with their child and what kind of things they should be doing to stimulate their child's mind. So, you want to do the five things that are important for kiddos every day. So you want to talk with them, you want to read with them, you want to play with them, you want to sing with them, and you want to write. That's the last one. I was like, what am I missing? So even if they're not able to like write letters and words, you can teach them the basics, like how to hold things. So we do a lot of songs and rhymes that include like finger movement. So like Itsy Bitsy Spider is one of those classics that a lot of people teach their kids, at least over here. And it's a cute little rhyme that kids like to do, but it's more for the hand-eye coordination that's required for when you're doing this. It builds those hand-eye coordination skills. But I do story time 2 or 3 times a week, and then I do like special story times too. So sometimes we might do one that's exclusively dinosaurs, or we might do one. I've done yoga story time before, just to get their bodies moving, things like that. It's a lot of fun. But it's, I'm learning a whole new group of kiddos. I'm hoping. I'm not actually going to go in here yet, but I'm hoping I can find a honeycomb from up here. You could practice story time with us. I could, but I really, really don't want to sing in front of you guys. There's something very unnerving about singing in front of a camera where I can't even see the people. I don't know, maybe it's better if I can't see the people. I was hoping it would be visible from up here. Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh no, this is gonna hurt me. Water! Okay. Whew, we're good. We're good. It's a really fun event, and it's really good for the kids, and it's really good for the families. And it's really important. It's really funny because there's always different families who come to me with different reactions, and there's always that one kid who's super loud and like aggressively playing with the other kiddos, and we have to tone them down a little bit. And then there's always a few kids in the back who are super shy, who like want to watch story time from the background, and if I wave at them and say hi, they'll like literally turn the other way because they want nothing to do with me and they don't want to be noticed. But then their parents will come to me the next morning and tell me that they were like singing the storytime song on the car ride home. So it's super cute. But it's an interesting balancing act because it's half an hour of songs and rhymes, and the books that I read are all interactive. And ooh, what is this? This fine contraption, so I'm told, will make me young and Tootie old. Let me go, you fat hag. My brother will come and kick your butt. Rescue you he will not dare. There's many dangers in my lair. Hurry, Clungo. Push that switch. I'm tired of being an ugly witch. Yes, Mistress Grunty. Power is on. Soon be ready. Banjo! Help! Pumpkin, how old is Mila? Can you remind me? I want to say, did you say 4 at one point? Tricks and traps, okay. I want to say you said like 3 or 4. What's up here? Oh! Hello. Shiny. tiny. 4 in March. That's a good age. It's me, Mr. Jiggy. Now go and find a picture with a piece missing. Okay, this game is gonna be great, I can tell. It also really helps that you guys are all like hyping it up as soon as I started playing it. 4 is a really good age. No going up there? Do I need to learn a move or something to get up there? Yeah. Okay. I'm sure your libraries over there have something similar, Pumpkin. A lot of libraries do. A lot of libraries have some kind of story time. I'm sure your libraries have something similar. This is the first world, Mumbo's Mountain. To open the door, you'll need to find the jigsaw picture. Image of, yep, there it is. To enter the world shown on the picture, you must fill in the missing spaces with the jigsaw pieces. We've got the first jigsaw piece, Goggle Boy. Great. To fill in the missing spaces on a picture, press A. If you don't want to use any jigsaw pieces, press B to leave. I haven't been... Yeah, I love her. Yeah, it's a great age. I haven't been to a library since I graduated from college. You know, we have a lot of people that say that. My belly's big, it's rather neat. It's years since I have seen my feet. A lot of people say that, Shag. They say that, like, they used to go to the library when they were a kid, and then, you know, they got right around, like, middle school, high school age, and they didn't go to the library anymore because they had a school library. And then they kind of drop off the map during college because, you know, the colleges have their own libraries sometimes. Most of the time. Pretty much all of them do. So they don't go to the public library anymore. And then, it's usually, like, right around the time that they have their own kids that they're like, you know what I should do? Get them into reading. So we have a lot of parents who are like, I haven't been here in years, but now I have a child and I want, 3 moves to learn, find my molehills, and I'll explain. Okay. I wish the dialogue paused. I wish you had to click to get through the dialogue. A lot of parents come to me and say, you know, I haven't been to the library in several years, but now I have a kid and I feel like they should, so what do I need to do to get them a card? And so they come back to us. They always come back to us. But at least for the story time at my library, it's can I get up here? At least for the story time at my library, it's half an hour of it's a bit slippy, huh? Find me and I'll teach you how to get up. Steep slip. Stop chasing me. Sorry. At least at my library, it's a half an hour of story time, and then I do half an hour of playtime. So it's an hour total. But the playtime is more for the kids to see the toys. Ooh, I'm a note, 1 of 100 on each world. Collect us to open the note doors. Okay. It's a good chance for the kids to learn basics like sharing. And it's a good time for the parents to talk to other parents about, you know, oh, little Tommy is 3, my child is also 3, what are you guys going through right now? You know, how do you handle this or that? It's a really good time for the grown-ups. Yippee, you saved me! Gruntilda has imprisoned 5 of us Jinjos on each world. Free us all to get a Jiggy. Okay. All tracks on this soundtrack is instant hits. The soundtrack is really 10 out of 10. Yeah, it's really catchy music. These guys are just like waiting to get me. Just go around him. had a story time a couple weeks ago where I used story time scarves, and they're literally just scarves that we play with and we sing songs and rhymes with and stuff. But afterwards, we sang a song called Time to Put the Scarves Away, where all the kiddos have to come up to the front and put the scarf in the bag. And there's always one that's like, no, this is mine now. I'm keeping this forever. And usually the kids are fine with giving it back, but they know the parents are gonna fight it. So I had a mom who was like, she doesn't want to give it back. Can she just keep it for a little while? And I was like, no, it's okay, she can do it. And, you know, if you clap loud enough and cheer them on loud enough, they'll do it, because peer pressure, it works. And I explained to Mom afterwards, I was like, we're gonna pull it out at playtime, but this is a very important skill that we're learning right now. We're learning how to clean up our stuff. And as soon as I told her, it was like a light bulb went on. She was like, oh, okay. And then she started encouraging, we gotta put it back now. Like, do you want to be cleaning up after your toddler forever? Because if you teach her this now, you won't have to as much. It was really cute. It was a really sweet moment. And then like 10 minutes later, she got her scarf back and she was happy again. Okay, I'm guessing this bowl is not going to be happy to see me. Go away, leave my honeycombs alone. Oh, okay. It's like extra health. I do remember that. I'm guessing that bowl is going to be pissed off. They usually are. Grab it. Ah! They explode! I feel a little bad for these ants. Like exploding them. Hey, ugly! No bears allowed in Ticker's Tower. Well, I'm in here now, so what are you gonna do about it? Oh. You know what? This is probably a thing. I remember Mumbo changes you. Let's grab this real quick. Ah! No, grab it. Grab it. Oh, they're termites! Oh, okay. I thought they were ants. I thought it was just like an anthill. That makes sense. These termites are mean. Alright, that makes much more sense. The Talon Trot will let Kazooie tackle steep slopes with ease. That sounds useful. How does she do it? Hold Z, then press left C to continue to hold Z while moving Kazooie at left C. Okay. The control stick. Alright. That. Ah. Handy. You must search for 10 of us. 10 on each world? Ugh. We'll help you progress through the witch's lair. Okay. And then for whatever reason, Kazooie eats them. My childhood, Nick Offerman's childhood. Alright. 1 down. 9 to go. Hi, Sith. Welcome in. Oh, wait. Was that a Jinjo I just saw? Did I just... No? Oh, eggs. Hello. We're the eggs. Kazooie can learn to use us as ammo. Very cool. A shaman called Mumbo Jumbo is also just hilarious. Okay. Grab it. I'm still learning controls on this thing. I'm not very precise with this controller. Okay. We got this. We got this. It's all good. We're ready to fight Gruntilda in no time. Banjo! Aw. They sound so cute. I remember Mumbo. Vaguely, I do remember Mumbo. Jinjo! Ah! Can't see! Let's adjust this. Aha! I do remember, from my childhood, the most aggravating part of this game for me was if you die, you lose all your notes and you gotta go back and collect them again. I do remember that. That has stuck with me. I was very angry when I found that out. Okay, so I need... Ah. Let's take a peek at this real quick. Okay, so I need one more Jinjo. Alright. Alright. I love starting new games, guys. It's finishing the games that's tricky. Oh, big ass monkey. But I love starting new games. Harder to finish, but we're getting there. I am finishing games, slowly but surely. We just finished Kirby, finished Ocarina of Time. What else? We finished 2 Paper Marios. We're on a roll. I'll have to share a video of my Gruntilda impression to you on Discord. Yes, please. They changed this in the Xbox version. What I used to say to Astral all the time, stop being so fucking cool. What? Astral's not cool. Don't let him fool you. Is this monkey gonna get really pissed off at me? Yeah, he is. Oh, he's throwing shit at me. Here, hit this thing. I'm guessing this is important. Ah! This looks mildly... Hit this. There we go. Ah! Did that work? Yes. Okay. Where's the other... Aha. Oh, this didn't work. Ow! Come on. Ah! Okay, come on. There we go. Ah! Clever bear, find Konga's gold. There we go. Yeah. Run. What's this? This looks like Diddy Kong without the hat. Chimpy hungry? Wait. What did you say? Am I supposed to feed you? Sorry, I'm like reading back. Well, look who it is. See, Pumpkin, you should stream. You've already got a follower. What is... Okay, I don't want him to hit me, but I do want to see what is going on over here. Oh, I want that. Can I flip up there? I think it's too high. What else we got? Can I, like... Can! Hey, it's Konga's orange. Put it back. Can I feed you this? Yum, oranges are nice. Oranges are nice. Oh, should be like Konga's orange. Should be help, fat bear and bird. Wow. Body shaming is not a way to help someone. Okay. Ah! Come on! Ugh. You can do it! You can do it! Come on, Banjo. Okay, I'm guessing I need these. And I need this. Alright. Time for the buzzer to learn the ancient ways of the egg. I'm listening. Fetal breath. Hey, Amadon, thank you! Oh no, I wasn't paying attention. Sounds cool. Anything else? Thanks, Amadon. That's very nice of you. Press the bottom C button instead and you can shoot them out from your behind? Sheesh, sounds painful. I wish I'd never asked. Wait, so bottom C, so I'm guessing top C is the one I need. You can also use the control stick to aim while you are crouching. Egg sighting. Now that you've learned to use the eggs, here's 50 to practice with. Nice. Happy to help out? Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. It's very much appreciated. And you get some very exciting, sexy-licious emotes to play with. Not very many because I just started, but you know, an emote goes a long way if you get creative. What is this? Can I do something with this? I don't think I can. I don't have a ground pound ability yet, and I'm guessing that's what I'm gonna need. I'll have to come back to that. I keep trying to adjust my view with Z. That doesn't work in this game. It worked in the other one, it doesn't work in this one. Yeah. And let me tell you, that gun emote gets a lot of use. Me safe here. Bear can't hit conga. Okay, so let's see. Bottom C, we're gonna poop out an egg. Top C is we're gonna spit out an egg. Oh, okay. Ah! Just hit him a lot. Did that not work? Wait, why isn't it working? It worked a minute ago. Ow! Oh no! Is it one of those things that like... Oh, there we go. Bear beat Conga, me give prize to Bear. Conga, don't sell yourself short. You could absolutely kick my ass. Your emotes are so freaking cute! Thank you! I did not make them. I feel like I need to tell people that. I found a creator on Etsy who has some really cute stuff. I'm a huge supporter of Etsy in particular because they have some really great artists who, frankly, Etsy takes advantage of way too much. So whenever I can, I try and support them. And she does amazing work. And I bought a shit ton of them, by the way. Like, I got a package with a ton of them. So, like, I tried to upload a bunch of them into my Discord, and even then I don't think I've uploaded them all. There were a bunch. But I've also got my eye on a, like, I've got my eye on a creator on Etsy who makes really nice stream overlays, and I saw a couple that I really, really love, and I'm having difficulty deciding which one I want to get. Okay. Oh, so this was the way I came in. Was there something over here that I wasn't able to do? I wonder if there's anything in the water. Did I get everything out of here? I think I did. This one? Aha! Oh yeah, I couldn't get up here earlier. There's some really good ones, and I have put at least one on. I had a booty emote that I tried to upload onto Twitch, and Twitch was like, no, 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 that's inappropriate. And so I uploaded it onto Discord instead, and the first thing Astral did was spam my Discord with it. But it doesn't show up as emotes, it shows up as words on my phone. Like on my notifications. In actual Discord it shows up as emotes, but in my notification it shows up as words. So I checked my phone at work, and it literally all it said was just booty, 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 like 20 times across the screen. It was so funny, I was dying. Oh, there's my bow. Shiny. This game is made for me. It's just grab all the shiny things. Can do. Can do, Nintendo. What's this? Bottles. Teach me. I call this the Beak Buster. Jump into the air, then press D. Oh, thank you. Okay, to send Kazooie slamming down hard on the floor. Well, I don't like the sound of that, Banjo. Get used to it, Nest Girl. You'll be using it a lot. Your energy is a little low. Oh, thank you. Whoa, Banjo, there's nothing more I can teach you on this world. Cool. I figured the first couple worlds would probably go fairly quickly because I have been to these before as a kid, so some of them are vaguely familiar. I figured those would go a little bit faster. Ah! I like that the honeycombs don't seem to go away. Like, they stick around if you kill an enemy and don't pick up the life. Stupid egg, there we go. Okay. And I'm guessing 50 is where I top off. Oh, shit. Alright. Roll. Banjo! Welcome back. Don't forget to buy your Harry Potter game. If you don't, I think your followers will cry. They seem very invested. Don't forget. Now what is going on with this? This is a thing. I know it is. Oh, do I have to feed it? There's a honeycomb in there that I want. Let's just go. Let's go. We Juju, Mumbo's totem pole. Feed us with nice blue stones. Yeah, that's what I thought. Just got back from buying it. Oh, did you like run to town and get a physical one? Did I see something up here? Oh, yeah. No, I want that. Oh no, did I just fuck over my method of getting it? Was I supposed to get that first? Shit. No, I want it. Damn it. I bet I did, didn't I? I was too eager. I was too eager to feed the totem pole, and I don't think there's any flight paths in here yet. I think I have to learn how to fly later. Aw, man. If I, like, leave and come back, will that come back too? Oh, posture check. Thank you. I hate good posture. I hate good posture with a passion. I won't be doing this for very long, King, just so you know. I don't know what your points just bought you, but it might have bought you like 60 seconds. Me Mumbo, best shaman in all the game. Can help Banjo and Filthy Feathered One. Watch it, Hut Boy. Mumbo's magic tokens hid by witch. Find tokens and Mumbo help you. Banjo not got enough tokens from Mumbo magic. Look at sign. Bring more. God damn. Can you imagine if retail treated you that way? They were just like, look at sign. Bring more. Oh wait, they do. Just eggs up there? Okay. I need at least one more. Tape that back to the seat. It's not gonna work. I like my terrible posture. It's not gonna stay long. Oh, it didn't come back. How do I get it? I need it. I want it. I need it. What else do I have in here? I got all my Jinjos. Oh, there's 2 of them. I need 6 more notes, 1 more puzzle piece. Alright. It's so unnerving when someone uses Astral's face as an emote. I feel watched. I mean, I am watched, but you know what I mean. It's like just eyes following you. It doesn't matter where you go, the eyes are always watching you. Hi, Moats! Hey, Fickle, one thing that you should know, as soon as you leave the level, the note count is reset for the I did know that. So the best thing is to find... yeah, I did know that. Or die. So I knew that from childhood. Just because I remember dying from something and being just horribly, horribly upset that I had to start all over with the notes. It was really frustrating for me at the time. Ah, there it is. Okay. I gotta go in this little termite. And I'm probably gonna need Mumbo for that because I remember he changes you. So I need to find that last token. Okay. Thank you, Moats. I appreciate that. Oh yeah, and for anyone who hasn't been here before, in case we have anyone watching who hasn't watched my stream in the past, I have a standard no spoiler, no backseating policy. I will occasionally ask for help if I get like mega stuck. That has happened before. But if you're new to the stream and you're compelled to be like, turn left, you're going the wrong way, please don't. I'd rather get lost for an hour, which I have done and will do again. Was it over here? I think there was the platform over here where I had to punch the button and I couldn't do it at the time, but now I can. Maybe that will help me. Whee! Okay. Ooh. Okay. Ugh. What's up, hotties? Are you recording well, I mean, yes, I'm recording. I'm recording for Twitch, and then I'll just download it later. And then I'll add it onto YouTube, and we'll do all the things, and hopefully it will work. I know this sounds ridiculous nowadays, because I feel like everyone in the world has done it but me, but I've never needed to upload anything to YouTube before. I've never done it. I've never had the need. So, this is all new. So I'm gonna play with it a little bit before I actually oh, hi. See what I mean? Everything has eyes. Everything is humanized, anthropomorphized in this game. What is going on with this angry ass bull? Ah, I didn't know you remembered. But that could be a crucial thing to not know if it's someone's first playthrough. Yeah, It's my first full playthrough. I played it when I was a kid, but I only got maybe 10-15% of the way through it. So I'm considering it a full first playthrough because I've done 10% 20 years ago. Oh, can I get in here now that I can walk with Kazooie? I could probably get in here, right? Yeah? Yeah? Yes. Oh no! Can I not? Shit. Here we go. Oh, no. Nope, nope. Okay. I gotta look for another Mumbo token. If you need help, tell me, don't be a loser. You mean with YouTube? I guess you do upload to YouTube a lot, don't you? I get a lot of notifications through like your Discord. So I guess you know what you're doing. Where is that Mumbo token? I wonder if it's where is it? Pretty sure I got everything in here. Thank you for offering help. It is much appreciated. Okay, it's not over there. I already went over there. This level isn't that big. It's gotta be nearby. This level isn't that huge. I can just imagine all the speedrunners like, ah, there you are. All the speedrunners are probably losing their minds right now. Okay, back to where we go. Because the time it took me to read the dialogue was probably all it took for people to finish this level. Oh, wrong way. This way? God, I have no sense of direction. Oh, that's the termite. Okay. Alright, Mumbo. They're auto-posting. I posted them like in December. Oh god. Is that why some of your videos are from way back when, like games you played a long ass time ago? I know they fixed that in Banjo 2. Oh wait. Stand on the thing, press B to see Mighty Mumbo Magic. Okay. I know they fixed that in Banjo 2E, then if you get a note it stays collected. Oh, that's nice. I wonder if they just got so many complaints. What are we doing? I wonder if they just got so many complaints that they decided to change it. Mumbo's magic, free to change back. You come when ready. Termite, bit small, not bad for first spell. I can jump! A little termite with a backpack. Look, I'm still wearing my little yellow shorts too. I thought I was an ant the first time. Okay. Alright, I gotta come back here to change back. That's exactly why I have them uploading one time a day. Oh shit. And I'm not gonna have that many. I'm literally just gonna upload the VODs as they happen, which is only gonna be, what, 3 or 4 times a week whenever I stream. Can I talk to these guys now? I can. Hey, where did you get those shorts? I want them. No, fuck off. These are my shorts. These are my shorts. Hi, Emmy. Yeah, I'm only gonna be uploading. God, I'm so happy my resolution issue's fixed. Can I go this way now? You have no idea how exciting it is to not have my VOD break into 4 or 5 different parts every time I stream. It's so nice. Aw, man. It's amazing. It's a whole new world. It only took me 3 months. It's amazing. I'm sure players wrote angry letters. Yeah. Where the hell are my notes? All those really angry 8-year-olds. Well, you fucked up my shit. I worked hard on that. Yeah, it's gonna be exactly like that, I'm sure. Come on, you can do it. You can do it, little termite. This is weird. This feels funky. Give me that cool backpack or else. Man, termites are little bullies, aren't they? Can I, like, I can't attack or anything as a termite, can I? I need these. Ah! I got him. Found all 100 notes on this world. Well done. Okay. Does that do anything for me? I use the notes later, don't I? I'm assuming. Can't see shit. Huh? I make really cute noises when I jump, too. Am I still going up? I am still going up. Okay. Oh, this is weird. Ugh. Ooh, ooh. Life. Okay, don't fall off the termite mound. That would be the kind of shit I would do. Ah! Nice! Yes, you use them to open note doors. Okay, I can do that. Alright, that's it. Do I have to go back to Mumbo to change back before I can leave, or can I? What happens if I leave the termite? Let's find out. I'm gonna ask a lot of rhetorical questions. Don't feel like you have to answer me. These are all rhetorical. Alright, we'll change back first. Because I don't know what happens. Maybe they just won't let me. It's a termite. I thought it was an ant too, Astral. The first time I thought it was an ant. Nice. Okay. Let's take a peek. I still didn't get the honeycombs. There are 2 of them. Maybe I'll come back later and then the totem will be back. We'll try that. I'll come back another time and do this one and see if I can, because I need to get the totem back. That or a flight path, but that's not in this area, so I'll come back another time. And just in case anyone is really into 100%ing, you should know that I am not. My goal is to finish this game, and if it helps me, I will try and collect as much as possible, but I'm not a 100%er. I did with Kirby, though. Whatever, I hope the termite dies then. Wow! 100 you just collected counts as your best note score. Try to get 100 on each world as they're needed to open the note doors. Okay. Wait. No! No! Thank you. Not a big fan of termites then, huh? Really? I can't get up here? That doesn't feel right. I should be able to get that. Interesting. Nope. Okay. Now you're free to leave and go as you please. If you leave a world in transform shape, you can be in the hub world for a little. Okay. Don't tell me too much, Moats. I wanna I appreciate your help, but I don't want to be told too much because I want to figure it out. That wasn't too much, like, don't worry about that, but I just want to make sure I don't feel like I'm cheating. No, you're fine. I just want to make sure, oh, note door, this is what you're talking about. I want to make sure I feel like I achieved this game properly. I don't want to feel like a cheater, pumpkin eater. Sealed by Grunty with one of her powerful musical... Alright. Open it up then. It's not that simple to open it. You must collect the musical notes from the worlds. I know this. Come on, it's right there on the door. I answer your rhetorical question. I know, I'm sorry. I ask a lot of rhetorical questions. I've joked about it in the past, but I really do think I need like a safe word for when it's no longer rhetorical so that people know they can tell me. I'll get really frustrated and start shouting out pomegranate, pineapple, potato, whatever safe word I come up with. Fortunately, you're first and last. Okay. I saw one. When you open a world door, baddies escape and roam once more. There's a baddie. Okay. Okay. I saw a couple of them. There's one up there too. Treasure Trove Cove. Remove pieces that you've already put down, press the down C button. But once the picture is complete, all the pieces are stuck there permanently. Okay. I can do that. Easy peasy. Hey, I'm curious, out of who's here, who has played this game before? I know Shag was in here earlier and... Oh, hello, who are you? Hello there, young ones. I'm Brentilda. Gruntilda's nicer sister. I've crept down here to help you defeat the old hag. It's about time she was taught a lesson. Brentilda. I know all of Grunty's disgusting secrets. Hey, it's like Astral, and I'll tell you 3 of them every time you find me. Remember them well, young ones, as they will help you avoid a fiery fate. Press B if you'd like to hear them. Yeah, I didn't know about that feature before that you used to on Facebook. I didn't know about that. Wait, what was that about tuna fish flavored ice cream? Oh, I missed it. I wasn't listening. This is why people shouldn't tell me secrets. She also washes her hair with baked beans. Maybe this is why people should tell me secrets. And she gets her clothes from Saggy Maggie's boutique. This is why people should tell me their secrets, because I hear them and then instantly I'm like, wait, what was that? What? I've already forgotten. I can be trusted to never tell anyone because I don't even remember what it was. I've never played it before, as you maybe can tell. No, Moats, I thought you had played it. You seem to know at least some things about it. Have you, like, watched people play it before? I'm not entirely sure where to go to get to the door that I just opened. But we'll find it. What's up here? I'm probably going to places way out of order. Oh, you have played it before. Oh, I'm sorry, Moats. I read it the wrong way. I thought you hadn't played it before. I was like, well then how do you know? I feel like this is probably the wrong direction. I feel like this is probably not the way to go, but I'll keep looking. Oh, hi, Witchy! It's always fun when familiar people show up. Okay, I think I went the wrong way. I think I definitely went the wrong way. Is this a remastered version? I don't know if I'd call it remastered. They re-released it on Nintendo Switch Online, but I don't know if they really did a whole heck of a lot with it to improve it, so to speak. I mean, it's a great game. It doesn't really need a ton of improving. If you mean like graphics-wise, I don't think they really did a whole lot. It looks pretty similar. Now I'm staring at it, trying to figure out if Banjo or Kazooie look different. They actually look pretty similar. I've learned the spell, it's really neat. I'll keep it later for your treat. Interesting. Yeah, it aged well. It doesn't look too bad. I saw Astral shared your stream in Discord and I knew I had. He did? I didn't even. I'm so bad. I didn't know he did that. Thank you, Astral. Oh, you've activated a magic cauldron. Find two the same color to create a shortcut. Oh, fast travel. All right. I definitely never did that as a kid. Ah, combo. Well, welcome. We like to play a lot of retro games and we do a lot of first-time playthroughs, so if it's not retro, it's still something I haven't played. Or I haven't finished, one of the two. Okay, can't get up there yet. Maybe I was going the right direction. There's really not a whole lot of directions to go, so... Okay, let's see here. Just go around you. Oh, that one I can't open yet. It's down here. Huh. Ah! Where am I? Shit, can't see. Okay. Grunty admits she's a hog. Really need a big hot dog? What? There's so much going on with the dialogue in this game. I don't think I'm supposed to be down this way. Where's the cove? I just opened it. Let's go this way. This reminds me of Crash Bandicoot. Yeah! Yeah, OG Crash Bandicoot, absolutely. It has that feel too. Oh, here we go. This is what I needed. What is this though? Okay, extra honeycombs. Cannon? Why is there a cannon? It does feel a little Crash Bandicoot-y, doesn't it? Bandicoot-y? Alright, Astral, no worries. Lurk away. What is this? What is going on with this? Did you play Crash Bandicoot when you were younger, Witchy? That's... I hadn't really thought of it before, but no one's told me to play Crash Bandicoot yet. It never really occurred to me, but no one suggested it, and people have suggested a lot of games. It sometimes grunty kind of just rhymes for fun as a pause filler. Okay. Alright. Ahoy there. This be Treasure Trove Cove. Jinjo. Thar be 2 new moves. Okay, there's a Jinjo in there. I want it. Ah! 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 Get out of the water! Banjo! Get out of the water! Okay. Alright. That was new and different. Sure. Alright. Alright. I did! You should play that! But it makes me mad as hell too. Why? What made you mad about it? Was it just hard? What was it about it that made you mad? Oh, now I'm like, how do I get this quickly? How do I get in and out? You know what? I actually think I had it right the first time. I think I need to come over here. I think that actually probably was the best way to do it. Except I just have to be fast. Gotta get good. Come on, people. Grab him. Grab him. There we go. Get out, get out, get out. Okay. That's not stressful at all. Certain levels. Oh yeah. You just keep dying repeatedly. I think that's part of the reason why I never finished this game. Oh, feathers. Do I get to fly in this one? I think that's part of the reason why I never finished this game, because if you die in a level, you lose everything. Well, you lose all the notes and the Jinjos and stuff until you get them all. So you have to keep redoing it again and again. And when I discovered that as a kid, I think it just put me off so much that I didn't finish. I didn't want to. I was just so angry. That level of child rage I haven't felt in a really long time. Okay. I kind of have the same feeling with Spyro a little bit. Like some of the flight levels I'm just so bad at. I really enjoy Spyro, but I worry that I wouldn't be able to finish the game because of it. Crash Bandicoot is such a hard game. The difficulty on Crash is ridiculous. I'd buy it. I believe it. I'm not sure where to start. Let's go down here. What is in this? What is going on in here? Oh. I feel like I need to drain the water here. I'll drain this and come back. I think I came here too early. Oh! Well, it's one way to get him, I guess. I'll come back for these. I feel like I need to drain this. Do you remember a game that was multiplayer and there was like racing with Crash Bandicoot and different mini-games? Oh. I think I know what you're talking about, but I don't remember the name. But I do think that rings a bell. Oh no, someone do some clever Googling. That sounds really familiar. This one gonna give me health. Wait! Wait! I need help. Come here. Ah! No! Wait! Wait! Here we go. He eats feathers? That's not what I expected. I hope they release Diddy Kong Racing to Switch on. Me too, Moats. I've been watching Duke play it. Dupes is a follower of the stream, and I've been watching his stuff. And and he speed runs through those, and he's really good at it. And I had completely forgotten about Diddy Kong Racing until I started watching him replay it. And now I kind of want to play it. That's also how I kind of came to this one, because I knew I wanted to play it. It was on my list of things. But I watched someone else. Like, I saw them playing this one, and I popped in to say hi, and then I realized, oh, I can't stay here. Because I didn't want to give myself spoilers. You'll reach new heights with my shock jump spring. Does Kazooie do it? My legs are tired. Don't worry, the turkey does all the work. Simply stand on a shock jump disc. Then press and hold A. Your energy's a little low. Fill it up. Thanks. Cheers, bottles. It wasn't just racing, there were a lot of mini games. Like this. Oh! Oh, hello. Okay, there was something up there. Alright. I hate walking across little bridges like this. Because I know I have the coordination, but as soon as I start walking on them... Oh, there's a Jinjo over there. As soon as I start walking on them, my brain goes, don't fall, don't fall, don't fall, and I psych myself out. Notes. Something up there, too. Okay. Grab it. There we go. Ah! Ah! That worked. I can't believe that worked. Only possibility on Google I see is Crash Bash, but I don't know what's on the game itself. I'm not sure. I never played a ton of Crash Bandicoot games. Oh no! Even though it is my kind of game, I don't know why I didn't. Some stuff over here. Oh, sad hippo. Ahoy there, I'm Captain Blubber. I lost my treasure when my ship crashed. We'll go find it then, Blubber Guts. Arr, but I can't swim. Can you help an old sea dog? Sure, we'll find it for you. What kind of captain can't swim? And also he's a hippo who can't swim. There's a lot to unpack there. Not only can he not swim, but he also can't captain because his boat is here on land. Oh, hello! Notes. This is your big chance, chicken legs. It's time for you to fly. Last, better be easy, bog eyes. Simple enough even for you, bird brain. Wow, they really hate each other. Just stand on a flying disc and press A. Here's 25 red feathers to help you into the air. Okay, it was definitely called Crash Bash. It was multiplayer for mini games, kind of like Mario Party stuff. It was super fun. That does sound like fun. What did you play it on at the time? I mean, I know it was console, but like, do you remember what you would play on? What's this? This big Gruntilda's booty. Touch it if you dare. I don't want to touch Gruntilda's booty. That golden treasure was for me. How harder still the game will be. a rhyming fetish? Oh! Oh, there's a shark in this water too! How did you get over here? Stop eating my shit. Hit this guy twice. There we go. It's 23 years old, so I think the PlayStation. Like, PS1? There's a sharky in here. I don't like the shark music. Ah, PS1. Those were the good old days. Grab it. Grab it, grab it, grab it, grab it. Get out of the water! I don't have a ton of PlayStation games on my list, but I do have Legend of Dragoon on my list, and I played that on a PS. I think it was a PS1. It was maybe a PS2, but I think it was a PS1. And people on Twitch have already asked me, like, why the hell do you want to play that on stream? Like, 'cause it's nostalgic. I never finished it. Like, it's those kind of games that I like to play. The ones that make me think of when I first started playing video games. I like playing those. And I love when I play one of those games and someone random comes in and says, this was my favorite game when I was a kid. Get out of the water. The thing that the rhymes all the time is kind of impressive. I think it shows how much love the game developers put into the game. I mean, someone spent a lot of time making those rhymes. Someone put an impressive amount of time into those rhymes. And it kind of works to keep the game light. Because I know there are parts of the game that get a little spooky. At least I think there are. Pretty sure. Is there anything in here that I want? Oh, hello. Yes. Ah. The timing right. I just googled, apparently they're coming out with a new type of party game for Crash Bandicoot. It'd be a super cool game to play with. Yeah, it would be. What is it, so another, like, party multiplayer kind of thing? Like Mario Party? That would be fun. When is it coming out? Do they have a release date? I have so many games I have to play, so a part of me is excited, and a part of me is like hoping that it's gonna be a little ways off. I have so many new games I have to play. Oh, speaking of which, it's probably gonna be a little bit before I play it, but I got Wind Waker for my birthday. I'm super pumped. So I'm gonna have to add it to the list of things that we can one day play. Ooh. Get down, get down, get down. Okay, there we go. No. Wrong way. Wrong way, come on. Ah, no. There we go. Okay. I'm so excited. I'm super pumped to have Wind Waker because I've never touched it. Like, there are a lot of these games I played a little bit of when I was a kid, but I never got close to finishing, and so that's why I'm playing them here. I have zero experience with Wind Waker. I know absolutely nothing about it. I haven't even watched people play it on Twitch. Like, I've intentionally avoided it. I'm so excited. It's gonna be a little bit because I think the next Zelda game we're gonna have to play is Majora's Mask because we just finished Ocarina of Time and that's the next one chronologically. But, oh, I'm so pumped. I'm so excited. Currently it just says 2023, but will be crossplay and on PS4. Oh, nice! That's great. That's great. That means a ton of people can play it together. Oh yeah, thank you, Moats. It's not officially my birthday yet. It was a little early, but it was a gift that like they just couldn't wait. They were like, you have to have it now, which was really, really nice. But it is one of those things that oh, there's a Jinjo. It is one of those things that it's probably gonna be a little bit before I do play it, just because I have so many things to play. Prioritizing is really hard right now. I couldn't do I decided not to do a vote on this time around because I was just craving Banjo so much. But the next time I'm choosing a game, I think I will put it up for a vote again because that was a lot of fun last time. Belated, yes. Yeah, Witchy's right. Over here, it's called like a happy belated birthday. But you're not belated because you're actually early, so. Help! Okay, I'll help you. Okay, two more? One more Jinjo. One more Jinjo in this level. I can't see. Ah! Why are you so grumpy? Anything else in there that I want apart from eggs? No? Okay. Did I get that one? Yes. Oh, there's a crab? Oh, shit! Ground pound. Okay. Crisis averted. Do these things have teeth? They do! They have teeth! Looks like a bit of a doofus with teeth. I'm not gonna lie. Oh! I need that. Of course I need that. Of course. Of course. No. There we go. Oh no! Can't get out this way. Oh no! No! Oh! I tried to get out the wrong side. Yeah, like an underbite. It reminds me of my brother's dog. I got my brother a boxer for like his 21st birthday or his 18th or something like that. I got him a boxer puppy because he really wanted a dog. And this dog had the goofiest underbite ever. He was a really sweet animal, but he had the goofiest face. He had a tiny head and big ass ears and a really goofy underbite. It made him look just weird, but super cute. Alright, where are we going? Let's see here. fly around and see what we can see. A lot of that breed of dog is like that for some reason. Yeah, cute and silly. I love boxers. Boxers are just so derpy, but they're sweet. Like, their heart's in the right place. They're just weirdos. But they're so sweet about it. Like, oh no, don't fall. Please don't fall. Please don't fall. I get really nervous on these little, like, ledges where if you fall, you gotta go all the way back around. Oh, there's a thing there. Yeah, they're really, really sweet dogs. I ended up going, this was back when I was in college, I went, looking for a dog for my brother, because I knew his birthday was coming up, and, my boyfriend and I, we both went to go check out this family that had puppies up for sale, and we got there, and it was the sketchiest place ever. Like, you could tell they were breeding dogs as their career, and not in a good way. Not like professional dog breeders, but like, we wanted to get the dog out as quick as possible. We ended up taking the runt of the litter. He was super small, and he was definitely malnourished, and we wanted to get him out as quick as possible. So we did, and you know, we ended up taken into a vet. He got extra like nutrients and everything that we had to sprinkle in little packets over his food every day. He slept for like 20 hours a day for a while there because, you know, he was just recovering from malnutrition. But when he did kind of recover and bounce back from everything, I have to say he was one of the sweetest dogs I think I've ever been around. He was so sweet. I'm a huge supporter of like getting the runt of the litter because they just have so much character. I don't know what it is. And I'm a huge supporter of like underdog, whatever it is. I always go for the underdog. He was the cutest, most ridiculous boxer ever. But he was tiny. He was really small. So he just constantly, he looked like a puppy for a very long time. But with that came like that awkward gangly phase where, you know, his legs were all over the place and he was like a baby deer. Like he just had absolute zero coordination. It was super cute. Hi Devil, welcome in. Yes, we're on Banjo. We're gonna try this. We're gonna give it a go. Have you played Banjo before? I feel like you probably have, but I feel like asking all the same, just in case. My cousin had one a while back. She was so, they're so sweet. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I hope he appreciated it. he was a really good dog. And my brother loved him to death. He had a decent lifespan. I mean, boxers, I feel like their lifespan's a little bit shorter than you ever want them to be, right? Everyone wants their dog to live forever, but he was a really good pet. This is a childhood game for you. Okay, so part of the reason why I ask is, you know, I genuinely want to know who's played what, but I also need to know who knows this game really well in case I get mega stuck. Because in the last one, when I was playing Kirby, every now and then I would get super stuck, and I knew Wolf would be able to bail me out if I got, like, really stuck. When my husband was a teen, he was at someone's house and they were shitty. Oh no, wanted to drown a kitten, was too lazy to deal with it. Anyway, he took the kitten home, and the cat is now the biggest asshole. Like, just rude as hell. Oh, that's so sad. Man, people suck. People really suck. If anyone ever, like, so my mom recently started, shit. That was terrifying. Sorry, guys. Scared the hell out of me. People really suck. And my mom was recently saying, you know, her dog, he's really sweet, but she started talking about retirement and what she, you know, what she's gonna do with her dog, because, you know, he's getting up there in years, but she's not sure if she has the energy level to take care of him, and she, you know, she wants to make sure he's well looked after in case she doesn't have the energy to keep an eye on him all the time and give him the energy or the attention that he needs. And I was like, look, if you ever want me to take him off your hands, he's a really sweet dog and he gets along with my dogs. I was like, I'm not even kidding. If you decide that you don't have the energy needed to take care of him properly, I will absolutely take him because he's such a sweetheart. And I think she thought I was kidding. I'm like, I'm not. I'll take him in a heartbeat. He's a really good dog. He's got a lot of energy, but I have 2 dogs that have a lot of energy too. That's not new territory for me. Good. I'm good, Devil. It's good to know. I will add you to the list of people just in case I need someone to like bail me out. There's a piece up there. I will have to be more cautious about playing this game just because I know if you don't finish a level, if you lose or you know, if you close the game or if you die, the note count starts over. I do remember that. So I'm gonna have to be more cautious about playing my shorter streams. Because I have to finish a level before I move on, or at least collect all the notes. He only allows me to pet him if give him powered creamer and it's like 1 pat and anymore he full on fucks your hand up. Oh, like one of those cats that like wants you to pet him and rolls over and then as soon as you touch their belly they're like, nah. One of those. That sounds familiar. It's almost like that's every cat I've ever known or something. What have you done so far? Well, we did the first like introductory area where Bottles teaches you the super basics, and then the one with the termite, where you turn into a termite. We cleared that one pretty quickly. There are a couple things I may need to go back for, but the majority of it I got, like the jiggies and the Jinjos, the notes, the things I care about. The honeycombs are optional a little bit, but I would like to go back and get them at some point. Yes, Mumbo's Mountain, thank you. Yep, that's what it's called. Not just his belly, even a head scratch will fuck you up. Oh, that's funny. I've thought about getting a cat several times, but I haven't. I have 2 dogs. That's probably enough. It's a lot to take care of, and they're very high energy. So, oh, hello. Now is an extra life worth it to jump into the water with the shark? Probably. No, 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 no. Die wasn't enough for you? Oh no, I can hear him. No! Fine. Yes, we completed Mumbo's Mountain. That one went pretty quickly. That one I remembered from when I was a kid. This one I vaguely remember, but it's more hazy, it's more fuzzy. I have 2 cats, so worth it. So, I'm guessing you're solidly a cat person then, it sounds like? I had a cat when I was a kid, and I enjoyed it, but I was always more of a dog person. Follow the clues if you're looking for gold. I am looking for gold. Wait. Arrow said... Did the arrow say this way? Where's the arrow? Yeah. This way. This way. I remember correctly, there's another X somewhere, if I remember right, from when I was younger. I don't know where it is though. I feel like I'm a little off course here. God, my sense of direction's so bad. Okay, keep looking. I'm just gonna fly around until we find it. I told Astral in a stream today, I love all the animals. I don't specifically want a dog. I love on your dogs though, that's fair. That's kind of how I feel about cats. Did I just take a full circle? What did I do? That's kind of how I feel about cats. I like cats, but going home, I prefer dogs. You know, I prefer to bring a dog home. Here you are. Astral keeps talking about getting a cat, and I kind of want to see what happens when he does. I don't know if he's ever going to, or if he's one of those people who says he's gonna get one until the day he dies. But I really want to see this. I want to see the pet owner version of Astral. Thanks, Witchy. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good one. Okay, let's see. Ha! You'll never find me now. You mean that big ass arrow right there? Never gonna find that. Yikes! Please open me gently. Can I just? Ah. How do I? Can I do that? Ah! There we go. Ah! Okay. Much better. Oh! Hello. Okay, where are we at? 61 notes? Okay. 61 notes, and I need one more Jinjo. Let's go back to the ship. I know there's something over there that I haven't done. And I'm not even gonna worry about this giant-ass crab until later. I have history with this giant-ass crab from when I was a kid. I remember it killing me. So we're gonna deal with that a little bit later. Let's get some air first. There we go. Is that the gold I want? That is the gold I want. Oh, there's some gold. Grab it. Okay. Ahoy there, Ivy Blubber's treasure. Even the treasure talks. Grab the note. There we go. Okay. Well, we got one of them. Can I put it down? Hey that we have my goal. Why is he burping when he talks? What is this? Can I... Ah ha ha. Okay. Is this where the other piece is? It is. I see it. Nice. Okay. Grab all the things we need. No, 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 no. That way. That way. No, no. Other way. Other way. Turn around. Come on. You can do it. Okay. Wasn't too bad. New treasure! Thank you, me hearties. Take this reward. I'm off to spend, so we just traded gold for gold. Alright. I guess. If he wants to do that, I guess we can. Oh, hello. Not what I was looking for, but I'll take it. This one. I got that one already. What's over here? At least there's notes. What's up here? Oh. Where are we? Eggs. Okay. Kinda don't need eggs as much as... Ah! Oh, there we go. There's my Jinjo. Am I gonna be able to get back up here again if I go grab him? Nope. Can't see. Yay. Nice. Okay. What's over here? Ah! Wait. What just... What's that supposed to do? Okay. Just a quick shortcut? Interesting. Alright. Anything over here? Ah ha ha ha. Sneaky witchy. Alright. Sneaky Gruntilda. Okay. Can I get in here? Ah! Okay. Nice. I haven't found Mumbo yet. Isn't Mumbo on every level? I haven't come across Mumbo's hut yet. Nice. Mumbo's... I haven't seen Mumbo's hut. It's gotta be around here somewhere. There's no Mumbo in this level? Really? But I love Mumbo. Okay. You say so. It's so sad. Ouch. I thought I could survive a drop from that height. Apparently not. Or that one, apparently. God. Is there like water I can drop into? I'm feeling kind of lazy. I don't want to die, but I do want to get down the mountain quickly. Am I gonna regret this a lot? Oh, actually worked out very well. Okay. Mumbo's not in every level. Alright. Hi, Misfortune! Welcome in. Mumbo pops up every couple levels or so. Okay. I thought Mumbo was in every level. I was looking forward to it. I love Mumbo. Oh boy, I could spoil the shit out of this game, but I won't. Thank you. I know it's really hard. I know it's really hard to hold back sometimes. And this one's probably really, really well known. But I appreciate it. Yes, this game's probably super well known by everyone. I figured it was a classic. We should do it. And do it soon before I like spoil something for myself. Because there have been a lot of streamers that I watch that have been playing this game and I haven't been able to watch them. So this will open up a lot of doors for me after I play it. Okay. I am eating Frosted Flakes. I haven't had cereal in a long time. Cereal sounds good. I'm not entirely sure what I'm gonna eat for dinner tonight. I just didn't want to leave the house. I probably should go grocery shopping, and I will, maybe tomorrow after work, but I just could not bring myself to leave the house today to do it. I don't want to go out into public. People suck. I don't want to go. This looks mildly suspicious. There must be something here. Oh no! Nerds! Get out of the water! Evil shark. Seafix, sometimes it's entertaining to not spoil and watch you suffer. Yup. Yeah, that sounds about right. Platformers are those games I don't care too much about spoilers since I get more out of it when I... Yeah. Cereal doesn't agree with you? Really? Or why? Shit! Leave me alone. Is it all cereal that doesn't agree with you, Devil? There we go. Maybe is it like the milk or like the cereal itself? I wonder. My Google Maps showed my longest time on road for January and it was 12 hours. I remember it was when me and Eon were hunting down his... What game? Wait, are we talking about like 12... Oh no, 12 hours for the month. That's not too bad. That's actually pretty good. I have to travel a shit ton. Well, I did. I had to travel a lot more for my last job than my new one. But still, 12 hours is nothing. A month. Unless you mean like 12 hours consecutively. Devil, I do not want to know about your shits. The devil is in it, I am scared. Oh god. It's starting to feel like that. I used to think it was only particular cereals. Banjo! Hi, Zach. Yeah, it's, we're trying this. We finished up Kirby and we needed a new game, and I was like, this is a classic. Everyone plays this. I should probably play it and finish it. We're trying new things. Astral, if I could never leave the house, I would. I absolutely would. If I could get away with that, I would love to never leave the house. People suck. Okay, I got this far. I got the puzzle piece. I'm assuming I just need to turn around and go back now without falling into the ocean and dying horribly by shark bite. If I rush this and die by shark, I'm gonna be really disappointed in myself. Okay, we're okay. We're good. We're okay. Here we are. Banjo's one of your favorites? That's great. Like favorite from childhood or like more recent favorite? Most people tell me childhood, but you never know, so I try to ask. Only reason I ask is because I played this when I was a kid, but I didn't get very far, and I didn't play it nearly as much as some other things that I played. I got really turned off as a kid by the prospect of having to start all over every time you die. Miraculously, it hasn't happened yet, which is just incredible. I don't know how I haven't died yet. My stream always used to talk about poop. Somehow it was always brought up. I had to ban talking about it for weeks. And then you played Cult of Lamb and fed all your followers poop. Well, you didn't feed all your followers poop. You fed Carl poop. I really kind of want to play Cult of Lamb now. Hi, Dragon! I almost called you dancing because you're a little emote. Hi, Dragon! Wait, do I know Dragon? I'm pretty sure. Is it Sharito? Is Dragon Sharito? I'm not positive, but I feel like I heard that. The game that introduced you to games. Okay, cool. Thank you. Thank you for confirming. Because last time I saw you, I was like, I'm pretty sure, but it feels weird to ask. This is the game that introduced you to games? Like your first video game? I really want that statue, but I don't want to die getting a new life. That seems very ironic. You're the only poopy out in the Cult of Lamb. I was not. That was Carl. I really want to play Cult of Lamb. I do, but I have so many games I need to play now. Oh no! No, 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 no! Grab it! Run, 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 swim, swim! I don't like the shark. I really want to play Cult of Lamb, but I have so many new games I have to play. So many, and I can't log the same kind of hours that you can. Did I do that already? Did I go all the way up to the top? I went to the top of the other one. Did I go to the top of this one? Did you finish it, Dragon? Did you finish this game when you played, or was it like one of those childhood games that was a little too much? Because I have a lot of childhood games that are a little too much. It's basically what my whole stream has become. Fixing all those childhood memories that I wasn't able to finish. Oh, it's just a playpad. Okay. Cult of Land looks interesting, but certain parts turns me away. Like what? What turns you off of it? Now I'm very intrigued. It reminds me of Animal Crossing a little bit, but much darker and just as cute, but like a different art style. Oh, this will be a good first game. My first game was Ocarina of Time. And I think my second, like a very close second, was Super Mario 64, which I also haven't finished. I just don't finish games. It doesn't matter what it is, I don't do it. I mean, I'm still waiting on that Hollow Knight. I know! No, you don't understand. I want Hollow Knight to start so bad. I have been playing Pokemon whenever I can. Whenever I'm off stream and I have free time, I've been playing it. I'm on the final battle right now. Like the final boss battle. I don't remember what that character's called. Oh, I don't want to say it either in case I spoil it. But the final battle, I'm on it right now. She kicked my ass the first time, so I gotta do it over again. But I'm so close. I just have to finish the boss battle, and then I have like maybe 20 Pokemon left to get. Not even that. I'm so close. I'm trying. I really am. I want to play Hollow Knight. And I keep telling people I want to play Hollow Knight, and they always have the same response. And it's freaking me out. Their response every time is, oh, I heard that game is hard. And it's starting to freak me out a little bit. Did I get everything over here? Oh yeah, this is where all the mines are. I think I got all this stuff. Cold is long. It didn't seem that long when you played it, but you do play more often than I do, so maybe that's why. At some point I need to fight this crab, and I don't want to. I remember this crab killing me a lot when I was a kid. Welcome back, Pumpkin! Of course we miss you! Oh, wait, I didn't do that yet. Shit! Me leaky. No good for water. Can bear block hole with pebble? I remember this. I remember this from when I was a kid. It was the funniest shit. Can I do it? He even has fart sound effects. Pumpkin, you came in at a good time. Just in time for me to fart into a bucket. Okay, that was what we needed. We needed that. Alright, wait, where'd it go? I always love Kazooie's line when Bottles teaches you how to do that. Which one? Remind me. What does Kazooie say? Kazooie likes to talk a lot of shit, which I kind of love. No? Really? Alright, I'm gonna try that again, but I just want to get the notes. Oh, no. No. Do not make me go to a flight pad to get these notes. That's just gonna be ridiculous. Don't make me do that. Yeah, you came in right at the right time, Pumpkin. Where did everyone go? Well, I don't know. Well, Witchy was here briefly, but Witchy had to go. Sharita's here, and Astral's here. Don't let his silence fool you. Well, he was here? No, he's here. He's here. He left for a bit, but now he's back. And some of the people that are here are people from my stream normally that, like, found me spontaneously instead of through Astral's recommendation. Sharita's lurking. Lurking and munching. Well, okay, I guess I'll figure that out later. That's obnoxious. I arrive and everyone's gone! No, they're not doing it intentionally. Hey, Furball. You're looking wise. Solve my puzzle and win a prize. And Moats is here, and Misfortune's here. There are people here. Okay. Banjo, Kazooie. Oh, okay, so it's just a spelling. B-A-N-A-N-A-S. Oh no, it's timed. Hate timers. Banjo. Where's a K? Where's a K? There's a K. Shit, where's the other A? Zoo, where's the Z? Where's the other O? O. There we go. That wasn't too bad. Wasn't too bad. First, I'll cut you down to size. Great. Oh no! Jerk. Okay. There we go. Alright, I can spell! I am fooling with silence. Are you sure? That's so unlike you, Astral. Are you trying to be moody, boy? I really enjoyed your secret sharing feature today. That was a lot of fun. Oh yeah, for everyone who hasn't met, this is Dragon, or Shrito, whatever you want to call them, and Princess Bubbles, also known as Princess Pumpkin. She changed her name recently, so if I call her Pumpkin, that's why. I'm not much for pet names. She named herself that, I promise. And also Astral. I mean, Astral's, you've been here before, so I felt like you needed less of an introduction. Shritos and Pumpkin have been here before, but I don't know who they've run into. I feel like you've run into more people. Your beard is making you chubby? Making you look chubby? Well, shave it off then? I thought you were trying to grow it out. If you don't like it, get rid of it. It's really easy. And then when you complain that you shaved it off and now you have a baby face, you can grow it back again. I take it they were friends of yours. Yes, I mean, I like to think so. They're friends of Astral's, and I've been around Astral long enough to chat with people, and, you know, I'm getting to know people. Astral is regular. Yeah, I'm gonna grow it out a little. My muzzles are so oh god. I'm not saying that. I started and stopped myself. I'm not saying that. Brag about your muscles on your own time. I don't have muscles. I'm jealous. I'm jealous of everyone who has muscles. We are not friends, we are viewers. No! You are friends. I was saying yes. Astral's over here making me feel bad. Alright, what am I missing here? What am I missing? I'm missing... Well, there's those stupid notes that I'm gonna have to fly over to now for some reason. I mean, a lot of viewers tend to become friends. Yeah, exactly. I have a lot of friends that I know online, and I know them exclusively online. Like, we've never met. Sometimes I talk to them through other means like Discord, but some of them I just know online and that's that, and I've known them for years online, and it's worked out. Be right back, going to squat my house real fast. Every lady who's a friend of Astral is a friend of the girls except one. Who's the one? Do I know the one? Kinda wanna know. Do I know the one? Surely there must be more than just one. Surely there must be more girl drama around Astral than one. He's always going on about this curse. Tell me. Tell me all the things. Okay. What am I missing? Man, I want a bird slave to carry me around while I lay on my back and be lazy. A bird slave? I have something like that. Granted, I've met a good portion of my friends online. Yeah, and I hate when people discount those, by the way. Like, it's difficult for me to explain to my family that I have online friends and they're actual legitimate friends. It's difficult for me to communicate that to them. Because there's something about it, as soon as they hear it, they're like, oh, that's not what I mean. Like, it's not the same. Like, maybe it's not the same, but it's pretty darn close. I would argue that in some ways it's better, because when you have that anonymity, people are willing to share more with you than they would be willing to say to you, if that makes sense. I would argue that it's almost better. Please don't bring up the traumatic curse. Okay, I'll try really hard not to. Well, I met a good portion of my online friends in person. I think I've met one online friend in person. I think it's just one. I'm like going through my little Rolodex in my brain. I'm pretty sure there's just one that I met in person. And I mean, it went well, but I don't meet a ton of them in person. Either because, because of distance, or we just don't know each other that well and I'm not comfortable. I gotta know someone for a while before I'm that comfortable around them. Poor Astro will get flashbacks. He'll survive. He'll survive. Hi, Thomas. Happy Monday. Welcome into our happy little band of misfits. What is... I can't tell if I'm gonna be able to reach this. Please work. Yes! Okay, I did not want to get a flight pad because I couldn't jump high enough. Okay, problem solved. It's gonna be ridiculous if I had to fly for that. Oh, Katie. Is that what her name is? I never actually heard it, or if I heard it, it was like a really quick and passing thing, and I was like, quick, someone write that down so I can creep on them and find out. Did that after establishing a connection with people, then was like, nah, these are fake waste of time related. That's not cool, man. Not cool. Yeah, I gotta catch up. Granted, at some point you eventually want to meet up in person. I mean, some people do. Some people don't. Like, I know some people who want to meet up in person, and sometimes, like, if I know them well enough, I'm cool with it. But other people, they legitimately never want to meet me in person, and I'm okay with it. Like, some people just want their privacy, and I get it. It's nice to have, sometimes it's nice to have that separation between your online life and your real life, because then when you come online, you can kind of shut off your real life brain and you don't have to, you know, you can disengage. It's a nice way to escape, just like reading a good book helps you escape from things. You can come in here and be whoever you want to be. I won't know. You can be whoever you want. If you want to tell me that you are a millionaire porn star, I'll believe you. I'm just gullible enough to believe whatever you want to tell me. Lurking hard now. Gotta carry Astral because I'm the bird slave. Oh, you guys are gay. Okay, gotcha. Now I have one that I tend to meet up with somewhere for a con or go visit her personally. Ooh, that sounds like fun, meeting up at a con. That would be fun. You're not gonna watch me watch. Lame. What can you do with those musical note currents? Oh, it's to open up different doors. Once you get out of these little levels, it opens up musical note doors. I've opened up all of one so far. Katie the loser outcast person. Oof. That's a title I never want. Can you imagine? Fickle, the loser outcast person. That sounds so bad. Is there something in here? Did I get this already? Can't tell if I did or not. Oh, no, just eggs. Okay. No one wants that title. Oh yeah, Katie, so there's two girls. The other girls don't. Who's the other one? I thought Katie was the one. Who's the other one? I feel like I'm just going in circles now. What am I missing? What am I missing here? There's some notes. Got all the Jinjos. And I need 3 more puzzle pieces, so the giant crab's probably one of them. Oh no! 1 more puzzle piece, so that's it. Just the giant crab and the notes. Oh man, I gotta take on the giant crab. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die, guys. I know I'm gonna die. I died over and over and over when I played the giant crab as a kid, and I think this is the level where I stopped. I think it was the crab that just irritated the hell out of me, and I was like, I'm out, I'm done. Con meetups are... How do you know that? Have you ever had a con meetup? How do you know this, Astral? I don't know if you do. I think you're just talking out your ass. Okay. Back to the giant crab we go then, because I'm guessing that's where the rest of my stuff is that I gotta collect. Oh, here's some notes. How did I miss these? I hate the name change. Went into my friend's stream and called him a pale boy. It's been 5 months, and he was like, wait, what? Who are you? That's what happens when you change your name and you make it too different from your original. Fickle was my handle before I came to Twitch, and I thought about changing it, but I just couldn't do it because I'm too used to it. I'm used to responding to it now, so... Hey! Hi! Look at all the people I have to disappoint. Okay, hello! Here we are! This isn't intimidating at all. I'll just go on with life as usual. Go fight this giant-ass crab. I'm a little scared of this crab. I don't know what to do with it, but I do remember as a child getting my ass kicked and having to start all over with all the notes and everything. I don't want to do it. Find nothing without Nipper's help. Help us then, crustacean brain. Cheeky bird need feathers clipped. Oh yeah, just try it, shellhead. Oh god. This is all Kazooie's fault. If Kazooie were just polite once in a while, we wouldn't have this issue. I don't know what to do. Do I shoot it? Can I shoot it? That would be easier. Feeble eggs don't match for Nipper's shell armor. No, the answer is no. I can't shoot it. Oh wait, oh shit. It's always like right when I'm about to fight something that a ton of people come in, I'm like, oh no, I'm behind. I'm behind on everything. Oh yeah, no spoilers or backseating. I prefer to die on my own time. Alright. Ah! There we go. Ah! Get back. Rawr! You hurt Nipper makes me mad. Can he get a different name? Nipper makes me feel strange. I don't know if I like that name. Okay. How do we get in? Okay, hang on. I'm guessing I'm gonna have to do this again if I leave here, but let's try it anyway. There was life over here a minute ago, unless I used it. Did I use it all? No. I like how as you lose life, their faces look less and less impressed with you. Okay, wait. If you don't want to lose your notes, create a save state. I don't know if I want to. It doesn't feel legit. It doesn't feel like a legitimate win if I do that. It's not playing the game. The game was meant to be played by. I don't know. It feels almost like I'm cheating if I do that. Is that weird? Is it weird to say that? I don't want to die. I don't want to lose my stuff. But I also want to make sure I do this the way it was meant to be done. I'm furiously looking for honeycombs. Oh, there we go. Okay, I thought I left a couple over here. Ban me, I want to say. Wait, Shrita, why are we... I don't want to ban you. What's happening? Oh, because you know what I'm supposed to do. Can I poop eggs in his face? It won't hurt him, but it'll make me feel better. Oh, shit. Did you learn a new move on this level? I learned how to fly. I don't think I know there's a dive bomb move, but I don't think I learned that one yet. I learned how to fly. I learned how to use the green warp, like the jumpy pads. Did I learn anything else? I don't know if I learned anything else. I learned this one in the previous level. It's hard, isn't it, Sharito? It's really hard. Will that work? I'm gonna die. Let's do it. You just have to time it right. Oh, fuck. Ah! Shit! No! I'm gonna die! I'm missing something. Is it just my timing is shit? Because I'd buy that. If someone told me my timing was awful and that's all the problem here, I would believe it. I don't want to die. Banjo and Kazooie up in the corner look so disappointed in me. Is there... Do I have a health box anywhere around here? I need a little honeycomb box. Are there any over here? I don't want to die horribly. I guess if I die I can come back. It's not the end of the world. I'd really prefer not to. Timing. So you're telling me it's just that I'm shit timing? I believe it. Alright. If that's all I gotta figure out, if that's what the issue is. It's so hard, isn't it, Sharito? So when we did a playthrough of Ocarina of Time, and when we did Paper Mario for that matter, people had so many things that they wanted to tell me and they couldn't. And my general rule is you can't tell me until I get through that part, and then you can tell me. And there were so many times when I would beat a boss, and after I beat it, people would tell me, wow, you know, you could have just done this. That's what you were actually supposed to do. But I found a really, like, funky way around it and did it that way instead. And it was absolutely wrong, and it took me 3 times as long to get done. But still kind of worked. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Tell you what, if I do die, the first thing I'm gonna do is come take care of this stupid crab. Oh, I see. I see. 2, 3, 4. Ah! Ah! Was that it? That was it? I remember this being much more intimidating when I was a child. Was that it? Oh no, am I gonna die in here? Is there something in here to kill me? Watch. A crab is gonna come out of nowhere. Oh, please be all the notes. Please be 3 more notes. Is there like a crab inside the crab? No! Yes! Yes! Okay. Not going to lie, this is hilarious. For anyone who hasn't been here before, this is pretty standard. This is pretty standard. Oh god. Oh, fuck no. I got them all, though. I got 100. Shouldn't that mean that I... Wait, I got 100. But I collected 100. Why do I have to do it again? Oh, no, I don't. Oh, okay, I kept it. Oh, thank God. Okay. All right, I'm good. I'm good. Shit, that scared me. For anyone who hasn't been here before, this stream is all about first-time playthroughs. The vast majority of the things that I will be playing are games that I either haven't played at all or I've played a little bit but I never finished it. This game I got maybe 10% of the way through when I was a child and I gave up at that giant crab. So we've already progressed further than I did as a child. And we're only just under 3 hours in. Where's that crab? So, like, we just finished up Kirby and the Crystal Shards, so we got 100% on that game. Let me just tell you, I died in some magnificent ways. It was very cute. There were very cute deaths all the way around. But when we did Ocarina of Time, that was an adventure in dying. And I'm sure this one will be too. Okay. So I'm guessing I have to do this crab again. Yeah. Because I didn't actually get the Jiggy. My face involving anything with Zelda. Why do you say you're derpy with Zelda? What's derpy, dragon? Alright, we'll go through this again. I see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause. Come on. Okay. Ah! Ah! Nope, 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 wait. Seems like the hits don't reset when you leave. I was waiting for that. You knew there was a crab in there. You guys knew. Just like whenever I get to a boss and I beat the boss and then there's another boss after it, I'm always like, you knew what was coming. The notes are saved, so don't have to, okay, yeah. How did the O2 fight go? What do you mean, O2? I'm confused, Devil, if you want to clarify. Which fight are we talking about? Do you mean the end Kirby boss? Like the second part? Where are you? Oh, there are multiple crabs in here, okay. Ouch. Ow. That's the name of the true- oh, that's his name? Psh. I was a little, distracted by the, like, the band-aid on its head and the fact that I could now, navigate up and down as well as side to side, and, at one point it felt like it was pooping on me as a battle tactic, which, by the way, is probably a pretty solid battle tactic. If someone was pooping on me, I wouldn't want to be anywhere near them. Okay, hey, that was 10. That was 10 juggies. Don't have to worry about collecting those anymore. Although, I did not see any honeycombs in this level. I didn't see any honeycombs in this level. I am indeed lost when it comes to Zelda. Oh, Shrito, if you ever decide to play Zelda, I think you should start with Ocarina of Time. I tell everyone that. Ocarina of Time is a solid choice to start with. And it's so good. It's so good. You know how you came in saying that this one was your childhood, like, game that got you into games? That's what Ocarina of Time was for me. It's just so good. It just opened to a whole new world of possibility. This way? Man, I have the worst. There we go. I have the worst sense of direction. It's ridiculous. Okay. Technically pronounced O squared. Okay. Alright. I think I may have partially, at least partially, convinced Astral to play Ocarina of Time. Because he has not played any of them. Not a single Zelda game, and he's always making fun of it. Okay, do I have to jump up over here? That? No, come on, you can do this. There we go. Who's doing Astral? He was in here earlier. He hasn't played any Zelda games, and I think I've got him convinced to try one. I don't know which one he's gonna go with, but I think I'm getting him there. I never realized when I was a kid, there's crabs engraved on the walls. I never noticed that. Interesting. Okay. This way. This... Oh, I missed it. This game is too hard for me. Well, I don't want you to play this one. I want you to play Ocarina of Time. There we go. Sharito says this is easy, but I'm probably gonna struggle with it quite a bit. My skill does not lay in being good at video games. It lies in persevering through the bad. I may be absolutely dreadful, but I'll keep coming back until I get it done because I spent way too long never finishing games. Okay, what does this one need? 260? Alright. I desperately want Nintendo to release Donkey Kong 64 on online Switch. I desperately want to play that. I don't know what it is, but I'm just in the mood for it. I haven't played it in a super long time. Oh, I'm sure I'm missing several things, Thomas. Don't worry. I'll figure it out. Don't worry. I'm sure I'm missing so much, and that's absolutely normal. I will wander around aimlessly until I find what I'm looking for. Alright, I'm guessing this is way ahead of where I need to go. Let's see. Piranha fish? Hello. Alright. This is Brentilda. My laziest sister often sleeps in a pigsty. The dirty hag. Can you imagine your sibling calling you a dirty hag? I don't care how awful you are. That's harsh. The only thing she's ever won was the biggest butt competition at which school? Oh, well now I feel bad for her. Now I feel like they're making fun of her. That's rude. She often boasts of appearing on the cover of Fat Hag Monthly, sitting on her broomstick. Kinky. What is Brentilda's function, apart from mocking her sister publicly? I mean, that's a little harsh. Maybe I will actually beat DK64 this time. Sharito, I can't actually tell you what Hollow Knight's about because I've been trying not to know anything. I don't actually know. I just know that it's really cute and someone got it for me for Christmas. And I really want to play it. But I can't tell you what it's about because I honestly don't know. Okay. Oh, that's probably the one I need, huh? Yep. Now that I can access this. There we go. Okay. Oh, Clanker's Cavern. Alright, let's try this. People have so many complaints about Clanker's Cavern. You want to place all your pieces into the picture, just press it. Yeah, let's just do that. Okay. Basically, a bug who explores a plagued kingdom is bug? Really? It's a bug? I never would have guessed. Huh. That makes me more interested in it, honestly. I didn't know it was a bug. Wait, where is it? Is it down this way? No. This is a cute little cauldron, but... Ah! Oh, okay. Where did it go? I just unlocked it, but I don't know where. Oh, wasn't there a, there was another path up here. I remember. There was a path up here. All the characters are bugs. Oh, I'm so excited. Yeah, but it's over here somewhere. Is it up here? 3 hours, goddamn. Says the guy who casually plays like 16-hour streams. Is this it? Over here somewhere? You over here? Aha, there you are. Okay. What's this? Is there a bomb in the water over here? Yes. Of course. 2D's fate is looking grim. It's because her brother's dim. Oh, that's funny. I'm a loser though, you're a cool lady, so there's that. If I may say, you're pretty. Thank you? Are you... what? I'm not entirely sure what that means. Not sure what you're asking. You'd have to finish the question, as long as it's appropriate. I'm not sure. Typically when people censor themselves, it's not appropriate. That's what makes me a little trepidatious. Anything over here? No? Okay. Huh. Well... ah! There we go. Did not see that. That would probably help. Yeah. Proceed with caution. If you're filtering yourself, there's probably a reason why. And if you know it's inappropriate and you say it anyway, that usually gets people in trouble. I don't know what you're asking. As long as it's appropriate, I'm pretty much an open book. Two flankers. Just the one new move to find this time. It's hidden well. Okay. Ooh. Okay. I'm digging this. Anything over here? Can't see shit. Nope, I don't see anything. Okay. This used to be a massive roadblock level for me. Alright. Good to know. I'm guessing all of those have something like that. Yep, looks like it. Funny thing is that this game turns 25 this year. Huh. Good to know. Well, good. I'm kind of glad I'm doing it now then. Ooh. Am I learning about the golden feathers in this one? That would make sense. Lucky you! I'm an invulnerability feather. Bottles will tell you more. Oh, that's exciting. Okay. Token. Is that it? Okay. Ooh, more feathers. Hello! Just wanted to come by and say hi. I'll be lurking while I drive home. Sounds good. Oh yeah, you were working today. I don't typically work Mondays, so I forget when other people are. Have a nice drive. Drive safe. No texting and driving. Good. Yeah, don't text and drive. I'm a really big supporter of don't touch your phone when you're driving. It's crazy dangerous. I think a lot of people take for granted how dangerous it is. I've known way too many people who thought something was really important and it ended up getting them in loads of trouble. Okay. This game brings me back. Yeah, it's super dangerous. I mean, it's going well so far. This is my first time playing this game in probably 20 years. It's been a really long time. And, so far so good. I've only died once. Did you, SGO, did you ever finish this game? Well, I probably shouldn't be asking you questions when you're about to drive, but did you finish this game when you were a kid? And if you can't answer, that is totally understandable. I'm just making sure there's nothing I really need over here. Okay, then we're gonna go back down in a minute. Okay, down we go. Can't see. Oh no. Oh no. Do not want to drown for a single note. Bzz. I am Clanker, which is garbage grinder. Clanker not like dirty water. Want fresh air. Oh, poor thing. Poor thing. Okay, air. To the surface. Okay. No, never finished, but I love this game. Donkey Kong 64 and Mario 64. Yeah, they all have that same vibe. You're totally right. I would love to play Donkey Kong 64. It's not on Switch Online right now, but when it is, I think that one will take priority for me. They haven't even announced it yet. I keep Googling to see if it's gonna come out, and it just hasn't been announced yet. But Mario 64 is. I put it in the last Discord vote to see what people wanted me to play, and I expected Mario to just crush everything, and it didn't. Kirby took over, so I played Kirby and the Crystal Shards. But at some point, Mario's gonna have to go back on the vote to see. At some point, I have to play it. But it's gonna be a little bit. I think this one I didn't end up holding a vote for because I just really was in the mood to play this one. But I think the next one that I play is going to be a vote because that was a lot of fun. I stole that idea from Astral and it worked out really well. Let's see here. What just buzzed? Oh, hey, SGO, welcome to the Discord. What is up here? Ooh! Sexy sacks and hydrate. Thank you. I'm really, really bad at hydrating. And every now and then I get the posture one and I absolutely hate it because I have really shitty posture. It's the worst. Okay. Alright, ooh, there's some notes. Okay. There's more. Lots of pipes. Okay. What is that? Oh! I had to hover over it to figure out what that emote was. Is that it? Is that all that's over here? Oh, okay. In that case, I guess I need to go to the other side? Huh. Interesting. Probably gonna need to swim down at some point too, but I want to make sure I get... Oh, it's a dancing pickle! Aww. That's funny because people like to rhyme my name a lot with pickle. Alright, let's go down. I feel like there's gotta be something down here that I'm missing. Yeah, there's lots of stuff down here. Okay. Die in here. I don't want to die in here. Okay. Let's see what we've got down here first before I leave. Eggs. Oh, he looks like he's hurt. Clinker. Let's just go. Jinjo. Oh no, am I gonna drown? I don't wanna drown. Oh! Air? Air bubbles. Wait, did that help? Or did it just pop? Oh shit, I need air. Where's the air bubble? I saw a little fish. I can't see. Where's the air bubble? Oh no! Oh no! Shit. I'm gonna drown. Ah! Sorry, Banjo. Sorry, buddy. It was an accident. Wow, your best note score is 16. Okay. Alright, we're gonna skip all of this, we're gonna skip all the notes at the beginning here. I feel like I need to get the other underwater stuff out of the way first, otherwise I'll just end up collecting them again and again and again every time I die. We'll come back and get these notes later. Okay. We'll just come back and get these in a minute when we do the rest of the stuff. In a minute. In an hour or so. Alright. Poor Clanker. Just wants fresh air. Okay. I think there's a way. The fish was spitting out bubbles. I just need to grab them. I just need to do this. I just need to be better. I just need to be better. It's easy as that. Just get good. Where's the fish? I can't see under here. Oh, there it is. There it is. Turn around. Come on, buddy. I saw it. I saw it. Where'd it go? There it is. If I grab these, will it help? No, 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 no. You suck. Grab it. Did that help? It does help. Hi, I'm Gloop. Grab my bubbles if you're low on air. I'm so low on air. Gloop, you gorgeous fish. Ah! Gloop, come back. Oh no. Oh, I did something. I'm gonna have to do that again. That's a thing I need to do. Where? Oh shit. I'm really bad at swimming. It's so hard to control. How do you do this? Oh no, not again. Grab it. Grab the frickin' bubble. Grab the frickin' bubble. Ah, nuts. Shit. This is gonna drive me crazy. I think I might come to hate clankers. Oh no. Oh no. You've become very good at babbling, Pickle. Thank you? It's crazy how far you've come since that first raid. Oh. I can do babbling. Just call me Brooke. I'll babble as much as I need to. Yeah, it's crazy that I met you guys on a raid. Because I literally thought I was going to stream twice and then never do it again because no one was going to watch me, so why worry about it? You know how some people like give streaming a whole lot of thought before they get started? And they buy all the hottest technology and all the cool gadgets and They really invest themselves into prepping before they ever do their first stream. That was not me. I had a shitty ass laptop stacked up on a pile of books, and I did it because I knew with confidence no one would ever watch me, so it was fine. It didn't matter. It didn't matter if I looked like an idiot because no one was gonna see it. It's very weird to think about now. It's very strange. And I still have, like, my family started to realize, oh, this is a hobby that she really enjoys. We're gonna start buying her things for it. And so, like, for Christmas I got some stuff. And, most of it I haven't used yet. Like, I'm a little scared of the new technology just because I didn't think I was ever going to need it. This is gonna kill me so many times. I'm gonna do this part over and over again before I get it right. But it's gonna happen. We're gonna do it. We're going to, because I want to finish this game. Okay, there's Gloop. Gloop, my good old buddy. Can you grab that? Grab that. Yes! We're just gonna follow Gloop through this thing. Can I just, ah! No! I hear you, Jinjo. I hear you. Okay, there we go. There we go. I'm gonna stick close to Gloop as much as I can for now. Until I get through this thing, whatever this thing is with the ring here. Yeah, this little, like, key, I'm guessing. Do I have to... I wonder if I'm going through this the right way. If you're chatting right now, I'm really sorry that I'm not checking it. Your words are really important to me, but so is not drowning. Shit. No, wrong way. Go through. Go through! Okay, never mind. We'll do it again on the flip side. Okay. I do not like swimming. I hate swimming in pretty much every video game. I really do. Mario 64, I hated swimming then too. I'm definitely doing that whole, like, leaning one way or the other. You know, when you first got your first video game and you thought leaning your body was gonna help? I'm definitely doing that right now. Hey, it does something! Are we freeing Clanker? Aww. Look at that. Okay, now we need to get to the surface quick. Quick. Oh no, is it gonna be quick enough? Oh shit. I should have grabbed another bubble. Get to the surface, Banjo, you can do it! Ah! Banjo! Oh, thank God. Okay. Okay, whew. This game is already stressing me out. Okay. Can I get up on top of Clanker? I do not like swimming. There we go. There's notes too. Where's my Jiggy? There we go. Now we're talking. Clanker's teeth hurt now. Eat too much garbage. Help Clanker. Aww. Clanker. Poor guy. Shit. Poor guy. hurt too. So sad. Okay. I identify with, oh, shit. That was... Okay. Alright, that was interesting. Let's see what this does. Where am I going with this? Hello? Okay. Oh, there's another one. Leave her alone. She's famous. I'm not famous. I would not be able to handle fame. I would not. I have family who live in California, and they've gotten into the Hollywood scene before, and I just don't know how they've done it. I don't know how they even want to be around celebrities. It seems like so much work, so much stress. There we go. I'm saying nice things I don't understand. You are saying nice things, SGO. Thank you. It's very nice of you. I think Astral realizes that the more I get complimented, the more awkward I become. It's always been that way. He has a shirt? He has a signing shirt? That's what you guys should do. When you guys meet up, you should have everyone sign something jointly. Just for kicks. Like a class yearbook. What are these gills? Can you go inside, Clinker? Can I? You can! Aw, poor buddy. Oh no, now I'm underwater again. Great. Great, now I'm inside. With no air. Air, 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 air. Oh good, okay. Alright. I'm guessing these little tentacle things are not good for me to touch. Do you need to like go through the hoops or something? Well, that was not a good sound. Oh. Green one first? Green one first, I'm guessing? SGO, I thought you were driving. I thought you had to drive home. If I were you, I would be like, oh, there's a timer, shit. If I were you, I would be like racing home. When I'm off the clock, I am off the clock, like I am out the door. Shit, where'd it go? Where's the other one? Where's the next one? Oh no! Shit. Wrong way, wrong way. Don't touch the thing. Don't touch the tentacle thing. Aw, man. This is gonna take a little bit. I hate time things. Okay. I got this. We're good, we got this. Now that I know what to expect. This is faster anyway. Okay. Turn around. Oh, I can't see. View is kind of terrible sometimes. There we go. Oh no. Do it. Yeah! Here we go. Is the water rising? This water just looks bloody. I don't know if I want to be swimming in this. I not? There we go. Just a lot of stopping points. Oh, damn, that was a super quick commute. I'm so jealous. Even with my new job, my commute takes like 15-20 minutes. Yours felt faster. I'm really jealous. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's just because I'm playing and I'm not noticing. Before I changed jobs, my commute took an hour each way. It was a ridiculous long time. I listened to a lot of audiobooks, so it wasn't too bad. I got in a lot of reading, but it still sucked. Don't you work at home most of the— Are you talking about me, Devil? No, I go to work. I go to work every day. I wish I could work from home. That'd be really nice. No, I wish I could work from home. Oh, hello. This move uses Biko's wings as a shield against the bad guys. Cool, does it make me invulnerable? Sure does. Hold Z and press the right C button. Keep Z held and use the control stick to move around. Use it wisely though, as this move requires golden feathers. And you can only carry 10 of them. Here, take these 5 valuable golden feathers with you. Alright, only move in the level and we've got it. How close is this thing? My depth perception is shit. Alright. Guessing that's where I need to go. Yeah, looks like it. Some interesting video game noises for sure. Yeah, it yeah. Yes, you're not wrong. What is down here? What's going on down here? Is there like a Jiggy at the very bottom of this chasm? No! No, it's a Jinjo. Of course it is. How the hell did you get down here? Okay. What's over here? Sounded like Astral Beyond in a bathtub. What the wee? Astral doesn't strike me as a bath person. Astral strikes me as way too, like, utilitarian for the tub. Because bathtubs are, like, luxurious. What's going on? Why do you have one gold tooth? What is this? did say he had bad teeth. Am I supposed to be a dentist now? Try shooting it out. Oh, no. Change the view. I can't see to aim. There we go. See if I can turn the camera a little bit more. I feel like I'm wrong. This... He said something about his teeth. I don't feel like I'm wrong here. Ah! Toothache, this side is gone. Clanker swallowed reward. Of course you did. Side. This is reminding me I need to make a dentist appointment. Is that bad? I don't think this should be reminding me of that, but... There we go. Ah, this tooth not hurt now. Teeth all better now. Thank you, bear. Aww. He said he swallowed it. Can I, like, go in this way? Is that weird? It works! Is there something on the other side, too? Oh, there is. I'm on the wrong side. Okay. I need to go around. Kinda like Clanker. I don't like the level, but I like Clanker as a character. What's going on in here? Oh, there's stuff that I need. Notes. Ah! Crabs! Ow. Oh man. I was swimming for those. I realize I sound really whiny right now, but I don't want to go swimming for those. Oh man. Okay. Hate swimming. Water levels suck. Water levels in pretty much every game suck. Okay. Level is kind of annoying. I mean, it's just kind of every water level. Obviously, Ocarina of Time is the one that people mention the most when they talk about water levels, but this one's not great either. It's okay. It's not... I've seen worse. Like Ocarina of Time. But it's not my favorite. Ooh. And it's not my favorite because I'm terrible at it. I just want to make it clear, I realize the problem is me. I realize it's entirely my own fault that I suck at this. Okay, there we go. No one to blame but myself. Alright. Is that everything in Clanker? I think it might be. Did I go down here? Yeah, I did. Oh wait, that's the way out. I'll go this way. Alrighty. Well, I probably need to go back down and get the notes at some point that are left down there. There's also a Jiggy down there, or not a Jiggy, Jinjo. There's a green Jinjo down there that I grabbed the first time and then I died. Probably need to go back and get it. Murph. Devil, is this why the level slowed you down? I think it was you that said that Clanker's Cavern slowed you down for a bit. Is it because you had, you know, you died and then you had to recollect things? Is that what was slowing you down? Or just that there were a lot of puzzles in here? Yeah. Yep. That makes sense. Sounds about right. Is Estio gone? He was bullying me. He wasn't bullying you. He was saying nice things to me, and I was being my normal derpy self as far as not knowing how to handle compliment. He wasn't bullying you. You're fine. That it for today? Oh no, I'd like to not end in the middle of a level. If I end in the middle of a level, then I gotta start it all over again with the notes and everything. And I'd rather not, considering how difficult it is for me to get some of these things. Oh wait, what's that? I saw something shiny over there. What's that? There's a shiny thing in there. Is it a feather? No, it's a puzzle piece. It's a jiggy. Okay, interesting. Is that whale dead? Oh, no, he's not dead. Well, he's a machine. But he's not dead. He looks a little abused. I think someone should bring Gruntilda up on charges. But he's not dead. I hate this part. I hate going down here. I mean, Gloop is great, but I'm not great at grabbing the bubbles that Gloop leaves behind. Okay, where's Gloop? Where's my little fishy friend? He's gonna save me. There we go. Grab it. Grab it. Okay, where's my Jinjo? Where's the Jinjo? Can't see. There you go. Grab him. Jinjo done. Bubbles? Shit, they do pop on their own. Okay. There we go. Does it give you 2 every time? It does. Okay. Alright. Let's grab these notes and get out of here. Well, shit, there goes a note. I'll have to come back around for a couple of these. I'm so concerned about drowning and having to start over. That I'm like scared to leave Gloop's side. Okay. Oh, come on. Grab the notes. Shit. No, let's do this. Come on, Banjo, you got this. Jeez. I don't want to go back down there. I really don't. But if I don't do it now, I'll get everything else in this level done, and then that'll kill me. I'll have to start over all over again. I don't want to do that. I would be perfectly happy if I didn't die anymore in this game. Nope, going back down. I don't like it any more than anyone else does, but we're doing it. Where's my fishy? Where's Gloop? There's one. Where's my fishy buddy? Uh-oh, where's Gloop? This is the part that I don't like. Right around 3 bubbles, I start to panic. Oh no. Grab it. Shit. Grab it. Grab it. Come on, find another bubble. No! No! Grab it! Banjo! Oh. This level is gonna be a trial. This is gonna drive me bonkers. Oh man. This is rough. Maybe I should be doing everything else on this level and save the notes for last. Because I do feel like that's the part that I'm gonna hate the most out of this level. Oh. Where are we at? Clanker's Cavern, 41. Okay. 41 is the magic number. Well, we've only got 5 jiggies so far. Yeah, it's the main reason you struggled, yeah. I think that's probably the main reason a lot of people struggled. I think I'm gonna leave the notes for now as like the last thing that I need to collect. And honestly, if I don't get 100 of them, if I don't get 100% of the notes, it's not the end of the world. As long as I get enough notes to open the doors, I don't feel like, I'm not a 100% completionist. I don't need to get every single thing in this game to be satisfied. I need to finish the game to be satisfied. Because it took, like, everything back. Clanker's teeth are back. But I got the jiggies from inside Clanker, so I don't need to go back in there. So I just need to keep doing that. Granted, it's pretty easy to do now. Yeah. Once you get the hang of it. Hey look, more notes. Just as I'm saying I'm not gonna pay attention to those. Let's go up. Okay, that one's just got feathers in it. I'm not sure what to call you. Should I call you Incorporated? It sounds weird to just say, hi, Black. You really want me to, I will. But welcome. Yeah, I went through that one. And this one just has golden feathers in it. Oh, I don't think I've been through there. No, I came through near Clanker's face. I haven't been through that one before. Turn, turn. There we go. This music pairs nicely with Overwatch 2. What? How? How is that even possible? Oh. This room is trippy. Snippet mutants are we. Jigsaw is ours. Fight us you must. Oh, they are mutants. That's funky. How many are there? Another one? Hiss, beaten snippet mutants are we. Yours is prize. Mutant crabs. That one wasn't too bad. Parts of this game are really easy. But as a whole, it's a little tricky. At least it is for me. Get up this way. There we go. So far, it hasn't been too bad though. We're still in the really early levels. I imagine they'll get harder as you go along. They usually do. Okay, that one was easy. I'm gonna have to come back to all these places anyway to get the notes, but I'll worry about that later. This one has golden feathers in it. I believe this one just has red feathers. Yep, okay. There's more tubes too. This one I haven't been in, I don't think. Joe, I'm gonna come back for you, buddy. I know. Okay, that's just a Jinjo tube. Alright. I'm kind of treating Jinjos the same way I'm treating musical notes at this point. I'm gonna have to go back through anyway to collect the notes, so I'll just grab the Jinjos at the same time. Okay. And I haven't seen a Mumbo in this one either, so I'm guessing he's just not present in this one. Huh. That's too bad. I like Mumbo. I was kind of hoping he'd be in every level. Because he's just fun. I like Mumbo. I think I got everything. Let's see. Alright, where are we at? Okay, so I've got 6 Jiggies. The notes are gonna take some time, but I'm gonna get another Jiggy from the Jinjos once I get all 5. I'm still missing 3. Okay. I think this is probably where I'm gonna wrap it up for the day. I'm starting to slow down a little bit, and we're right about the 4-hour mark, so that's a pretty decent stream. I think I'm gonna call it here. I am still working on Pokemon Scarlet, so I will be I will be breaking out Hollow Knight, I promise. I'm trying so hard. to get it done so that I can do Hollow Knight. I'm super pumped, and I'm even more pumped now that I know he's a bug. I'm so close. So I think I'm gonna call it and just relax and do some off-stream gaming for a little bit because I want to get Pokemon completely finished. I'm pretty close. For anyone who missed it, just in case anyone missed it, I recently got Wind Waker gifted to me for an early birthday present, which I'm super pumped about. It's probably going to be a little while until I break it out because I think Majora's Mask needs to be the next Zelda game that we play, just because it comes chronologically after Ocarina of Time and we just finished that one. But it's nice to know that we have it, and it's a physical, like, GameCube disc, so I'm gonna be able to just pop that right in and get going. So I'm super pumped. I had a nice little chuckle because there's a price tag on the front that says pre-owned $17.99, and I know for a fact there's no way that the gifter bought this for $17.99. There's absolutely no way. But back in the day, it was $17.99. Isn't that cute? Yeah, it's not cheap. It's really not. When I looked, they were pretty expensive, so I don't know what they bought it for, but it was a really nice present. It was super exciting. So I'm gonna add that to the list of games, and then I might go through and update some things, add some more games to the list, because, you know, I have Wind Waker to add. I went through editing a little bit to move Kirby into the completed list, and I discovered there's probably some more things I can add on now, so I'm gonna do some tweaking between my Twitch account, channel, and also maybe my Discord. I've been looking at buying some overlays, so we'll see if I do that. There's some background things that I really want to get done, so having the evening to do some of those things will be nice. Before we go, I want to see if there's anyone to raid, because I don't get to raid very often, and it would be kind of fun. I don't have a ton of people on right now, but that's okay. I was gonna see if I could spread the love, but I'm not seeing a ton of people available, so maybe I'll just call it for now. But I really enjoyed having all of you here. If you haven't visited before and you want to stick around, we're gonna be playing Banjo, and we're gonna be starting up a new modern game soon. I like to have one retro and one modern. But it was really nice to have all of you here. I really had a lot of fun playing this, and I'm super excited to get out of Clinker's Cavern. I hope y'all have a great Monday night, if it's still Monday night for you. And I will see you guys next time. I'll probably stream maybe Thursday night. Maybe. Thursday night sounds good, but also I'm on vacation starting on Thursday, so I have some flexibility there. So I will post in Discord when I know I'm streaming next. And I hope you guys all have a wonderful night. Goodbye, everybody.